Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to another edition of Savings Minus Debt. I'm your host, LJ Young. As always, we're going to wait about 3 minutes before we get started. Give everybody a chance to get up in here. Welcome. Make sure I give me a chance to get everything straight myself. There we go. What's up, NC Biggs? What's going on, man? Welcome. Let me see. Wow. Upgrading network and your phone is not complete. New technology, you may need to put. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. What's up, Jewel? Hello. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you, NC Biggs. This was one of my favorite workout shirts. It's one of my favorite workout shirts. That's how I feel when I'm in the gym and when I'm walking around, especially when somebody starts talking to me about money. I'd be like, yeah, I feel like Superman. They'd be like, what does that mean? I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. Just ask me a question. I'll tell you. Get on in here, everybody. We got about another minute before we get started. Q&A Sundays, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Today is about you guys, and I will introduce myself in about 30 seconds. I got to get some music, but again, I got to make sure it's the right music. Put that there so my mic is not okay. What's up, Dave Sincere? What's going on, man? Welcome. I really hope you guys caught that last live, man. It was, that was an amazing one. That was an amazing one. That was next level, baby. That last live was next level. Next level stuff right there. I can't make that stuff up. Okay. I got this years ago, NC Bids. I got this off of Under Armour's website. Under Armour makes it. See? Oh, this one. Right there. Under Armour makes it. I don't know if they still make it. I'm not sure if they still do it. I like this plain shirt, but they started getting really ridiculous. They started making whole damn near costumes out of shirts. And I was like, I'm not walking in the gym with a costume on. Dang. But they fit tight. They fit tight, NC Biggs. You got to make sure your body's in shape if you want to wear it right. If you want it to fit right. Let's put it that way. If you want it to fit right. All right, let's get started. For those of you new to my channel, my name is LJ Young, and I am a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them financially see outside what I call the debt matrix. And the debt matrix is a place where everybody lives that believes in credit and debt and financing everything that goes down in value. That's where I lived for the first 40 years of my life until I woke up, applied grade school math to my finances, and I was free. And I freed myself. All I had to do was just believe in mathematics, and then I was free. It's the weirdest, crazy. I know it sounds simple now that I'm out of debt, but it takes a plan. Anyway, so now once I experienced what true financial freedom is, now I just can't. It's my passion. I help people get out of debt, so on and so forth, and it's just an amazing feeling. It's turned into something that this was not planned. I didn't plan on when I was deciding to get out of debt. I didn't wake up and say, hey man, once I get out of debt, I'm gonna create the SMD family and then I'm gonna help millions of people. I didn't think that. I was just like, hey, just let me share my story, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, whoa, okay. We gotta figure that out. All right. So today is Q&A Sundays. And what that means is this. All questions, personal finance questions, I answer. Okay. All personal finance questions I will answer. And here, if you want your question to come to the top, here's my Cash App right here. This is my Cash App. So you do a super chat. Oh, excuse me. I got a super chat. If you want your question to come to the top, you can either choose super chat, or here's my Cash App. And you say, hey, here's my question. And then I'll just read your question online, however you want to do it. But if you want your question to come straight to the top, one of these two will bring it straight to the top. Okay. What's up, Uncle Reg? Good afternoon, everybody. He says good afternoon. Today is about you guys, and this is only going to go as long as you guys are asking questions. Okay. This is about you. It's not about me, because I can talk forever. And you see that last live, that thing went like 4 hours. But the last hour is it went to 3, but that last hour was the best. Okay. So if you haven't watched the last live, go to the previous video. I got it in the details of the video. You can just click on the time and go straight to the area I'm talking about. You don't even have to watch the whole 4 hours. Just click on the time. You go straight there and just watch it from there. Just 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour. You'll love it. You'll love it. It was awesome. So any personal finance questions, anything financially you think you want to ask during what's going on? Hey, this worldwide pandemic, I don't know what to do. What should I do? How can I get out of this? What's the best way to get out of this? I will answer your questions mathematically. Okay. I will answer all questions mathematically. All right. Yeah, you got to check it out, Dave. You got to check it. I put like I said, I put the time, so you don't even have to look for it. Just click on the time. I said, I think I titled "Get Straight to the Good Part" or something like that. Just click on the time, okay? It was amazing, and boy, I want you guys to understand this: is when you watch that last hour of the live, don't look at it as him as an individual. I want you to see that the majority of people in the United States of America speak the same way he's speaking. Okay. Don't think it's just him. Don't think he just not smart or whatever. That has nothing to do with nothing. The majority of Americans think just like him. Okay. And it's just need help getting out of it. It's not a big deal. I look at it this way. He subconsciously knows something is wrong. That's why he got on the show. Right. You'll never catch me get on the show and defend mathematics. Hey, math is right. And there's no point in me getting on anybody's show and trying to defend mathematics, right? So today is about you. If you're new to the channel, you ask any personal finance question you wish, and I'll be happy to answer. I should have lowered that. Anyway, I don't care. You guys can see it. It's a mic. I'm on a mic. So if you're new to the channel, please don't be shy. You can introduce yourself. What's going on? I have a private members only SMD YouTube channel. And Jimbo, you back. First of all, I appreciate you coming back. That's number one. Jimbo's in the house with you guys. I need a round 2 with you. You haven't heard nothing yet. I was caught off guard. I had to sleep on our conversation and go into REM. Okay. All right. Hey, check it out, Jimbo. Here. All right. Just in case this show is about you guys. So if you want to get back on the show, Jim, you can. Okay. So here's the link. Anybody can get on the show. There it is. It's about you guys today. Okay? It's not about me. And again, I want to make sure this is clear. We're only going to go as long as there are questions. Okay. Only as long as there are questions. So there you go, Jimbo. If you want to get on, please feel free. I should have brought my headsets and I sure did not. Hold on for a quick second, you guys. I got to get my headsets. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I am back. There's the link if you guys want to jump on the show. Anybody can jump on the show and ask a question. You don't have to get on camera. Okay? You don't have to get on camera. Gabriel says, after 31st, this country is going to be interesting. I think the president is going to do something before that date comes because he has to, right? You see how the country is with a little bit of change in their pocket. Imagine if that money stopped. That's going to be a very big problem. So that's going to. GBM84, good afternoon. Do you think people should go to college since you are against debt? College has nothing to do with debt. So I'm not quite sure what you're meaning. Do you think people should go to college since you're against debt? Debt and college have nothing to do with each other. Okay, that's just people make that correlation, but debt and college has nothing to do with each other. I think what you're asking is, am I against people taking out student loans to go to college? No, I'm not. This is my rule of thumb. If you go to college for 4 years, you have 4 years max to pay it back. Let me make sure I say that one more time. If you need college loans, student loans to go to college, and you go to college for 4 years, you give yourself a maximum of 4 years to pay it back. So that way, you go to college for 4 years, you pay 4 years. It seems logical to me. But if you go 5, 6, 7, 8, that's wrong. Okay. But great question. Great question, GB. Appreciate it. What's good, Mecca? What's going on? Hello, Nicer. Welcome. Don't forget that super chat. I might be talking loud. Let me stop talking so loud. $5 super chat. Shout out to NC Biggs for the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. I'm very worried about the state of this country as a whole. Even I'm still not debt free yet, and my job is feeling flaky just in my mind at least. No, your job, everybody's job is feeling flaky. So it's not just you, but the difference between you and them, NC Biggs, you know where you are financially. Imagine your state of mind, what your state of mind would be right now if you didn't know what you knew about debt right now. What if you didn't know, right? You had all these bills coming up and you totally didn't realize that how much debt you were in, you didn't know, and your job was about to disappear and you got all these bills and debt. See, that would be a totally different feeling. I promise you. But shout out to you, NC Biggs, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Dave Cecile says, I think people should go to college if they want a career in specific fields, doctor, lawyer, scientist. Yeah, you know what? It's like, I'm not against student loans. I'm just saying, if you go to college for 4 years, give yourself a maximum of 4 years to pay it back. If you go to college for 7 years, you give yourself a maximum of 7 years to pay it back. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. DTN, what's up, DTN? What's going on? Evening, LJ. Happy Sunday, my guy. How you doing? What's up, Amizi? About to text you now, man. Let me text you now because I forgot to say something to you here. Let me see. What's going on? What's good? Today is Q&A Sundays. Okay, you guys, the questions must keep coming. If you guys wanted to keep going, there's the link if you want to jump on anytime. Shout out to Amizi for the $3 super chat, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hey, check your text, man. I just sent you something, okay? Jimbo says, I recommend everyone to read the book Go Off the Grind by Gary Collins. Okay. I don't know about that book. Never heard of it, but I'll check it out. Appreciate it. Any questions? Q&A Sundays about you guys. Q&A Sundays about you guys. Okay. DTN says, do you think it's a good idea for people to capitalize on housing mortgages at this time? If you got money, you can. If you got money, it's a good idea. But right now, I would wait because the housing. I would wait till. Honestly, I wouldn't make any kind of moves until July 31st. And you probably say, why July 31st, LJ? I think that because the unemployment and all this other stuff is going to end on July 31st. I need to see what's going to happen after everybody's money runs out, after everybody's money stops. Then I'll know. Right now, I'm not predicting. And now, put it this way. If nothing happens on July 31st or before the end of the year, there is going to be the biggest economic crash that you guys ever have seen or experienced ever. 2008 won't be nothing compared to this. Nothing at all. Oh, housing market rates? No. Okay, no. Okay, you're talking about financing houses. No. What's up, James Sandman? Thank you, sir. Hyphy says, you can't capitalize on anything without cap. I tell you, Hyphy be coming up, man. You just make it make sense, man. You're right. You can't capitalize on anything. And that's not just Hyphy saying that. That's mathematics. Mathematics is coming through Hyphy right now. Mathematics is saying that, okay? Daveson says, I'm still seeing people buy houses, people on Facebook and IG. It's not as plentiful like before, but I'm still seeing people buy, and I don't think they got, no, they don't. You don't buy any, I wouldn't buy anything in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. I wouldn't, me personally, I just would not do that. Anything of major substance. I'm just going to wait till next year when the housing market crash happens, and then I'm going to get 2 houses for the price of 1 next year. Yes, NC Biggs, you just have what's called residual debt. You just fresh out, man. You still coming out. You're still kind of in there. Your foot's still in there. You still got that debt panic, right? But once you get out of debt, you won't even think about it. I don't even think about stuff like that. DTN says a lot of people is having to pay back unemployment, which I saw on the news. Pay it back? I'm sure they are. Just wait till those taxes are due on all that unemployment. That's a whole different story. Stay strong. Dave says Trump is trying to get reelected, so he definitely will. Yeah, me too. I believe that too, Dave. Mitch McConnell is down for giving another stimulus. He only want to give $1 trillion. Oh, Democrats want $3 trillion. Trump wants to. See, something's going to happen. Let me tell you guys about me. I don't know anything about Republicans. I don't know anything about Democrats. I just don't even pay attention. I don't even pay attention to that stuff. I don't even look at it. I don't care the views of the Democrats. I don't care about the views of the Republicans. And how do you choose which one you want to be anyway? You just read what Republicans are about. So you say, hey, that's me too. Then you just join it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So it's almost like when a sports fanatic calls a team theirs. I think to myself, if you like Dallas Cowboys now, what's keeping you from jumping over to the San Francisco 49ers, I guess? It just doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, NC Biggs? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Let me see if it's just me. This thing messed. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I got a quick question for you. I found out from Yellow J. He works at AT&T as well.
Okay.
So I can withdraw my 401k to pay towards my student loans.
While you're working?
Well, yeah, while I'm working, I can pull it out and pay towards my student loans because you can withdraw the whole thing. There's no penalty.
Right.
It just increases your wages that year.
Right.
So
I just didn't know if you could do it while you at the job, but now they must have lifted that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because he's done it already. He was talking about it on Discord.
Okay.
So he's going to tell me how to do it once I'm ready. Once the Chapter 7 is done. But I was just wondering
you better wait for Chapter 7's done.
Absolutely. I just want to make sure that that's something that you still recommend in this situation.
Yes.
because I want to make sure I get that clear from you first. You know, I got to
Yes.
get that cosign.
Most definitely do that. Most definitely.
that signature.
Will that clear you? Will that clear? You have enough
So
money in there to clear your debt?
it will clear one of my student loans. Yes, it will clear one of my student loans for sure.
Nice. Okay.
So one of my with that plus the money I'm saving, yeah, it'll clear off one of my student loans will be gone, and then I can work on the other one. So that'll leave me with $13,000 worth of student loans left.
Nice.
And
nice.
So yeah, because one is like 800 and I mean 8,000, and so I'll pay that off between my 401k and my savings.
Nice, man. Yeah. Yellow J, he's doing some stuff that people in debt can't see.
Right. Yeah, and that's why. And I definitely wanted your opinion before I did that, because I know it's a different situation, but I just know that, you know, it's not always happy or it's frowned upon to pull out on your 401k.
Yeah, only people in debt think that. Only people in debt think that because they believe the money's in there that it doesn't, and it doesn't even exist, right? And did you see everything that you see the things that Yellow J listed on the Discord server? What he did? Did you read all that?
Not all of it, actually. Okay. No, I have to look into it.
You go read what he did. It's just that's only what people that are not in debt can do that, or that at least understand it. Why he's doing that? Okay.
Right. I have to do more research and do more homework because I'm learning as I go, and I think y'all been very helpful with that. So
yeah, man.
But that's just all I really had. I just wanted to kind of do a quick come in and ask that question and then go on about my business. So,
when is the Chapter 7 gonna come through? When's that coming through?
The 13th, July 13th is when I have my on the phone interview, and I don't plan to do a conversation with you until after that. Okay. So I'll probably set my appointment with you probably that week or so after that, and so that's how I'm doing it.
Nice.
I'm kind of just, kind of just waiting for that because I got to answer these questions. You know all about it. I got to answer these questions.
Yeah, you keep it all straight, honest. No lying about anything.
Exactly.
No defrauding it. Get out of that. That's the people in debt do stuff like that. Just follow the rules and you'll be free. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely. I've been straight up with my lawyer. My lawyer loves it because makes his life easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to ask you about that and see what you thought, because I've been thinking about it, and I was like, if I can take that out, it would shorten the time I would have to wait and I would probably have some more savings.
Well, also afterwards. Just like I said, just like when you get you do the same formula when you Chapter 7 comes through, right, and you get it, and then you do the same thing. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in retirement.
Right. And I know I don't have any retirement right now. So
but you have, so it's the same, it'll be the same number. Like if you do it, it'll be the same number, but you'll be out of debt.
I'll be $13,000 in debt once I get out of Chapter 7. So $13,000 of the debt is very quickly manageable for me to get out of within the rest of the year.
And then once you get out of debt, once you get out of debt and stack your dough, you'll be economy proof.
Oh yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. That's when I'm going to be talking to you about the other stuff that you know how to do and how to manage my money so that I don't feel like I have to be at work even if I am.
Right.
I want that part is not. I don't understand that part yet because I'm not out. So I got to get to that level. I just want to at least feel like it. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you get back to the questions, but I just wanted to get that in.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. DTN said it's all a game. It's a fun game too. If you get out of debt, you guys will see it's just a big game. That's all. You don't have to cheat. You can legally never pay taxes. You can legally do it. Not say, hey, taxes are illegal and this, and you don't have to do none of that. Just create a successful business, and you don't pay taxes. Your customers will pay your taxes for you. Okay. All right. So now, if you have any questions, you're new to the channel, please don't be shy. I'm answering all personal finance questions. All right. Let me throw this up there so you guys can see the Cash App. If you want your question to come straight to the top, hit the super chat, then we'll get straight to it. If you want to come on, here is the, I'm going to keep posting this. I'm going to keep posting the thing in there, the link, so you can jump in there if you want to come on, and you don't have to get on camera. Jimbo, I see you tried, but it didn't connect. So retry again. Oh, excuse me. It says, okay, there we go. Jimbo, can you hear me? Jimbo.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. So what's going on, man? Welcome back. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound staticky?
Yeah, you sound staticky, yes.
Okay.
You're kind of clear now. You kind of clear now. You're kind of low, but you clear.
I don't know what's going on.
Are you you got a Bluetooth on or something?
Maybe I need to put on my Bluetooth. Hold on.
Yeah, try that. Let's try the Bluetooth. While we're waiting on Jimbo, you guys got any questions? You guys can throw that in the comment section.
Alrighty. Can you hear me clear?
I can hear you clear.
Okay.
So what's going on, sir? So tell me,
yeah,
you said you slept on our conversation, so go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, and then I just got to listen to the last guy. He was pretty much saying he pretty much doing some of the moves I was doing, like how he was borrowing from his 401k. I borrowed from my TSP, and I'm winning.
He's not borrowing. He's not borrowing. He's pulling it out. He's not borrowing it. That's a difference.
Oh, he's not paying it back?
No, he's taking it out. He's not borrowing.
He's not paying it back?
No, he's not paying it back. No.
See, that's even worse, because I'm not taking out from my retirement. I'm putting back into it to clear up my condition that I'm in today, so I can be way ahead. Because I think light years ahead, man. It's like the game of chess. So that's the reason why I made that move, and that's why his money's sitting in my account. And I thought about a lot of the questions that you was asking me. Mm-hmm. From one, like you saying, leaving my job. What if I would leave my job? It's almost like equivalent to saying, what if a person leave their marriage, right? If you having a good relationship with your wife, why would you leave? You can leave, but it's gonna cost you, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. Especially if you got kids with her. Mm-hmm. But if you love your wife, she love you, you stay with her. Mm-hmm. Same as I love my job, and I know I'm retired there, so why would I leave that? But the other thing, when you were saying about me being a slave, right? Mm-hmm. I could tell you I'm not a slave, because I got 5 elements on my side versus, I like what you teaching, mm-hmm. because that's strengthening my universe that I created. Mm-hmm. That's what attracted me to your channel. So I'm just adding that along with, which that's one of the elements that I'm about to mention, which is the money. Mm-hmm. But see, I also got credit on my side. And the last guy just kind of tapped into things that I can teach you guys, man.
You want to, hey, Jimbo.
I can't hear you. Oh, shit. Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jimbo?
Hear you.
You can't hear me.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
I can see you talking, but I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
What's going on?
Because people you guys can hear me in the room, can't you? You guys can hear me, right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't hear you.
You still can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why, man.
Hold on.
I think everybody in the room can hear me. They just can't hear you. They can hear you. They can hear me. We can hear you, but you can't hear me. All right, let me give a shout out to Life for Business for the $2 super chat. This is the guy from before. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Life for Business says, this is a slave talking, contemplating everything. Yes. Hey, Jimbo, come back. You want to come back in, and when you get everything straight, you're on mute right now. So I don't know if I can, yeah. All right, he's going to come back. So I want you guys to pay close attention to this, okay? This is very important. I want you to understand that this is the majority of the United States of America, okay? This is why I'm so passionate. That's exactly why I'm so passionate. Exactly why. Hold on for a second. Here we go. It says not connected. All right, Jimbo, can you hear me? Jimbo. Okay, why is that not disappearing? Okay, there we go. Jimbo, hello. What did you do last time, Jimbo, when we had that that last time you were on live? What did you do? Are you doing something different from that last time? Do what you did last time, and then we can go from there, because I can't hear you now. I can't hear you at all. Herbert Walker says, LJ, how do I keep my moving expenses down? That's a good question. I'm different, Herbert, because I sold everything, right? All my stuff. Before I moved to South Carolina, I sold pretty much all my stuff, but it was already sold when I moved into my sister's house. So everything I owned, I sold. And just before I left my sister's house, I sold my sister my bed, a couple of other big items that I didn't want to bring down here, and I sold it to my sister. So all my stuff fit in a trailer that I pulled from the back of my truck. So I didn't really have that much stuff. So that's going to be the difficult part. He thinks we're doing the same thing. Okay, Jimbo, come back in when you're available, man, because I can't hear you at all. Mecca says, LJ, should I still take money out of my annuity to pay off some student loans, even if it's not going to pay it all off? When you say your annuity, what is that? I don't know exactly what that is. What is that? What do you mean by that? I said, like, Jimbo can't hear you. Oh, it's deja vu. Now, is that something to do with your retirement, Mecca? If that's something to do with your retirement, hey, every penny counts. The more you pay off, the less interest you pay. So look at it this way, Mecca. Say like your student loans were 7% on, I'm gonna just guess, I don't know how much student loans you got, but say like you had $10,000 worth of student loans, right? And you had it at 7%, right? If you pay and you had $5,000 in your annuity, right? Now you're going to pay 7% on $5,000. So that other 7% you would have paid on another $5,000 is money in your pocket because you're not paying it anymore. So always look at it that way. Okay, annuity is retirement. Yes, you do. Put it this way, Mecca. Add up all your savings, add up all your debts. Savings minus debt equals how much money you really have in retirement. Honestly, if it was me, I'd pull out every single penny of my retirement and pay off my student loans. That's what I would do right now. Right now is the best only time to do that, because there is no 10% penalty. All right. Make sure you consult with somebody first to make sure that, but that's what I've been hearing. That's what the president says, but always double check my advice. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay. I would pull every single penny out of my retirement and pay off my student loans. Every single, because you got to remember, Mecca, it's not real. The money is really not in your retirement. You just believe it's there. You believe when you log into your retirement account, you believe the digital numbers on the computer screen. You believe, oh, those digital numbers say I got money. That's just digital numbers. It doesn't mean you have money. It's not in there. Okay. So that's what you do, man. Don't be fooled. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? We're going to stay on as long as you guys are asking questions. Okay. Today's it's Q&A Sundays. You want to join the conversation? There you go. You don't have to get on camera. You don't. Okay. No, it's your money, Mecca, but it's not there where you think it's at. Okay, because pulling that money out is going to pay down your student loan debt. So the money is there, but it's not mathematically there. That's the best way I can put those two, right? So it's not put it this way, Mecca. It's not growing inside of the retirement because the percentage that the equity or interest rate or whatever that it's climbing inside your retirement, you're passing that savings on to your student loan payments because you're paying interest over there. So it's not really there. So just take it out of there. Interest rates are the holes in your bank account. Put it that way. Any questions? Any questions for me? If you're new to the channel, any questions for me? Maybe you don't like what I'm talking about. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you think I'm crazy. I don't know. Whatever. Do what you want. Come on up. Jimbo.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I need to take this camera off.
1 second here. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I want to take this camera off though.
You can turn it off or just leave it up.
Let me see. I hope you can still hear me once I do this.
Yeah,
can you still hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, sir.
It's a running with y'all just talking about because y'all saying the same thing that I did, but I just did it a little better.
What'd you do better?
Now I'm just listening to you. Now I'm starting to understand you even a little more. If you saying savings minus debt, then I am in a positive because my retirement. That's why I was able to borrow $50,000 from now and pay off my credit card that was putting me in quicksand. But at the same time, I'm putting money back into my retirement, so I'm not losing at all. I would not dare take money from my retirement to pay off, just like you say, the current situation, right? And when that last guy was just speaking of, he just said one of the things as far as when it comes to, because see, that's the one element I like about y'all, because y'all talking about the money, but the other element is credit. If y'all ain't dealing with credit, there's no way y'all can outdo me because I got credit on my side, money on my side, time on my side, people on my side, and knowledge on my side. Those are 5 elements. If you taking away one of them, you're losing. So
I don't have any of those.
About the credit,
so I don't have any of those. So that means I'm losing. I don't have any of those elements that you described. So that means I'm losing, right?
No, you're not losing. You might be winning within your universe, but if you try to compare your universe to my universe, then it's really no comparison because
there's only one universe. There's only one universe. There is not multiple universes. There's only one.
You are a universe of your own.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a universe of my own. So what I'm doing is working for me because I can take my credit and help. Now, here's what I'm saying about the credit. Like he was just talking about the student loan. What he's going to do is take his physical money and pay off his student. Now, here's another angle to come at that, how you can get, because you already know that student loan and child support got the biggest interest, and you can't put it on a bankruptcy, right?
Do you see the difference between the difference between you and him? He took the money out.
What's the difference?
You took a loan and he took the money out.
Yeah, he did worse.
Oh, he did worse. Oh, okay. Hey, you want to see a trick, Jimbo?
Oh yeah, because
you want to see a trick?
Yeah.
Okay, you got any cash on you?
Yep.
Pull out a 20. I don't care. Just huh? You got how much?
Oh, pull out a 20. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on.
Yeah, pull out some money.
Put out some money.
Pull out some money. It doesn't matter the denomination. Just tell me what it is, okay? I'm gonna do a trick all the way from my house to your house.
Wait a minute. You're starting to static up.
Let me know when you got the money in your hand.
Hold on. Damn.
How much is that?
Can you see that?
Yeah, how much is it?
It's a couple of hundred. I got a couple of hundred on me.
This is what I want you to do, Jimbo. Okay, I want you to go 200 minus 50,000 equals how much money you have in your hand. How much money you have in your hand, Jimbo?
But see, you're only talking about the money that I took. I got way more money than that.
Jimbo, I'm just talking about the money in your hand. I'm not saying how much money you have. I'm only talking about the money in your hand. I want you to go 200 minus 50,000 equals how much money you have in your hand. And I want you to say that out loud, Jimbo. Now be careful because everybody in the channel has calculators. So you got to be correct. Okay. So tell me how much that is, Jimbo. How much money do you have in your hand? Say the exact number. Say the exact number, Jimbo. You got to say it out loud. Here, I'll do
the number with my words.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Let me pull it up on my calculator.
You do it while I show.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right now, Jimbo.
The physical money in my hand that I can do something with.
Gotcha. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 200 minus 50,000. Okay, that equals negative. That equals negative 49,800. That's how much money you have in your hand, Jimbo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how much you have in your hand, right? Am I right or wrong?
Because
Jimbo, am I right or am I wrong?
Because Jimbo. You're wrong.
Is my math right? Jimbo, is my math right?
Your math right.
Okay, say
it's right what I can see.
Tell me, LJ, your math is right.
Your math is right.
Okay, and now go ahead. Go ahead and finish your story.
LJ, that you see right here. Say this, because see, you were just telling somebody that don't believe what you see on the computer when you tap in that the computer's showing this amount of money. So you just did the same thing, but I'm showing you physical money that I got sitting here.
That doesn't exist. That's not.
Then I'm telling you at the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is this. That 50,000 that I got that I took out, that don't exist, but the rest of the money that's still sitting there. So I'm trying to get your point because I'm understanding what you're saying, but it's like you double talking.
I am? Is that double talking?
It's like you.
Is that double talking, Jim?
Yeah.
That number's double talking?
It's not calculating my work, because if I pull up my bank account, I'm gonna show you a couple of thousands, just as I showed you in my hand some physical money. So I'm not understanding. I'm actually doing what y'all was talking about. So I don't. That's why I put in that chat. Read that book, because see, that's gonna help y'all out too. Because my thing is this: once you get out of debt, then what? What you gonna do then? Because I am already doing the what plus I'm in the so-called. That's why I mentioned about your parents, because if you say that they in debt,
my parents are slaves.
They raise.
My parents are in debt. They're slaves. They're slaves to debt.
But they raise. If they was waiting to get out of slave, you wouldn't be here.
I said debt slavery, not physical slavery, mental, psychologically slavery. Debt slavery is not physical.
Okay, once you get out of mental slavery, then what?
You're free. I'm free, Jimbo.
And then
you're
what
not.
You gonna do?
Do anything I want.
I am.
You can't. You can't, Jimbo. You're a slave. Jimbo, you can't. You're a slave. You're a slave.
Because you know, and I know why? Because I got all those 5 elements on my. See, y'all don't have credit on y'all side. So that's what I'm saying. How many people have you ever paid child support?
Yes.
Have you ever been in the arrear?
No.
I'm pretty sure you know people that have been in the arrear. Do you know how to get them out of the arrear?
Yes.
How would you get them out of the arrear? Because I got a unique way of getting people out of the arrear.
There's only one way.
I just heard the last guy.
There's only one way to do it.
No, there's another way. And I think the way you just told him how to get out of his student loan debt is not good.
Oh, it's not good? Tell me why it's not good, Jimbo.
Nope.
Tell me why it's not good. You got me. You got my attention again, Jimbo. You got my 100% attention. Tell me why it's not good.
I got a unique way for people to get out of back child support and student loans without messing with their future retirement.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Right?
I'm go ahead.
One way, and that other way is one of the 5 elements. Credit. because if you living in America and if you're not taking advantage of credit, it's not taking advantage of the education system. So in other words, not the credit score, because I showed y'all how I had the 800 credit score. I'm not even worrying about that. But it's another piece within the credit that you got to deal with is your credit limit. How many of y'all got high credit limits? Well, because just like you asked me, why didn't I file bankruptcy, right?
Yes.
Because you know that I can put credit. I could put a credit balance on a bankruptcy, where you can't do with back child support and student loan.
Oh, so you think you can borrow you think you can borrow your way out of debt? That's what you're saying.
I did already.
Oh, you borrowed your way out of debt. Oh, you did?
And look what. Oh yeah, I took care of I had back child support. I took care of that because remember, it's a couple of things that comes with back child support. One, you really can't leave the United States. You in prison within the United States. Two,
you mind if we stay in the Three, you mind if we stay in the U.S.? You mind if we just stay here in the U.S.? Let's just stay here. Let's stay in the U.S. when we're talking. Okay, just stay here.
We're gonna stay here.
Okay, stay here.
Okay. So now I'm finna mention everything within the U.S. You can go to jail. You can get your driver's license taken. You won't get income tax, but you owe back child support. I just stayed there.
That's true.
So how can you avoid that? If people learn to build up their credit, you take that. If you say like you got a $30,000.
I know another way to avoid child support. Hey Jimbo, I know another way to avoid child support.
How?
Don't have kids.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, there's another. Okay.
See, I told you the last time I got a 26-year-old son, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's a legacy of mine passed down. So he can say the same thing I'm saying, but probably go even deeper. So I don't pay child support. I don't have a mortgage. I don't pay child support, and I don't have student loan. So I know I'm not a slave.
You are.
I'm way ahead of the system. And
no, you're not.
And I got all those 5 elements on.
No, you don't.
I got time.
No, you don't.
Because you know why I got time? Guess what?
You don't.
When we was on this conversation last, guess what you had to do?
What? Get off?
That's right. I didn't.
Yeah.
I could have stayed on for another 3 hours because I got time. I don't have nobody I have to answer to.
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So I got time.
You got me there.
Credit. I got the money. My money. Now here's the thing. Within a couple of months, my money gonna be so big. But see, like I say, because I got myself out of the quicksand, I ain't going nothing but up, just like a rocket. So, but my knowledge is going up because I just referred a book that I think y'all.
Is that plutonium? Well, how's it propelled? How's it propelled?
Oh, it's propelled. I say give me about 2 months.
Rocket fuel? What kind of fuel are you using? Unleaded? Super unleaded? What you using?
No, I actually use the best thing on the planet, hydrogen.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Go ahead. I just want to know what kind of fuel you was using. Go ahead.
Yeah. But okay. Now, and see exactly what I did in my TSP is equivalent. See, that's why when I was just talking about building your credit, you want to focus on making yourself a LLC, borrow from yourself, make yourself valuable. And I just did it with the extension of my TSP because my job is a part of me. So, it's just a couple of things I wrote down here. But
Jimbo. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, sir. Let me tell you something.
It.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Do you ever wonder why you come to my channel? Why do you come to this channel, the SMD channel? You ever wonder why you're here?
Yeah, because I think I have a message to pass to y'all. I can see. Remember, I was telling you about many ways of getting to 4. You can get.
No, I'm asking you. Why do you think you come to this channel? Why do you think you come to this channel, Jimbo? Why do you think you come here? I don't go to channels that people don't have valid information. I don't even go there. Why do you go here? You ever wonder why that?
Yeah. I wrote that down because you can add value to my universe. You got valuable piece of information, but at the same time, I think it's something that y'all can learn from me as well.
No, Jimbo.
I don't have a YouTube channel.
I'm telling you, no, we can't. Because you don't know you're a slave, Jimbo. You don't know you're a slave.
Yeah. But the thing is, if I'm a slave, I'm hearing people calling in and in a chat, they saying the same thing.
No, they're
pretty
not.
much what I'm saying, but
No,
on
they're
a weaker
not.
form, and
No, they're not.
I really feel sorry for them.
No, they're not. You're talking about loans. They're talking about pulling the money out. They're talking about taking it. You're talking about getting a loan.
But why would you pull? It's like building a business. See, you know what bankruptcy is? Bankruptcy is quitting on your responsibilities on something that you did. See, and pulling out money from your 401k is like
Jimbo,
giving up. Why
listen,
would you
man, listen,
build up something and
Jimbo,
then
is that
tear
money
down?
is that money in your TSP? Is that your money?
Yeah, because I actually took it out and paid off my credit card.
If it's your money,
that was real.
if it's your money, Jimbo, why are you borrowing it? Do you go to your savings account? Do you go to your savings account and say, "Hey, bank, I'm here to borrow some money out of my savings account"? Do you do that?
Well, actually, if you want to come from that angle, yeah, because I constantly got money flowing back in.
Jimbo, do you borrow money from your savings account?
You really don't. You don't. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that money is not yours. I mean, you don't print the money, so yeah, you borrowing somebody else's currency.
Jimbo,
I just know how to master.
Jimbo, you got to stop it, man. I don't know. Are you trolling me? Are you trolling me?
I'm not trolling. But see,
are you trolling me, Jimbo?
I don't see how you don't get how I could be of value to you, man.
Jimbo, are you trolling me?
So you asking. See, you asking, do I borrow? I don't understand. Why would people want to take away from their 401k like that? That's
because it doesn't exist.
That's crazy.
It doesn't exist.
You getting old. I mean, me and you 50 years old, man.
Yes.
Why would you have people take out from their 401k like that? That's a detriment to people, man. That's why I say you got to become an LLC, your name LLC, and extend it to your job. See, your 401k is an extension of that. Why would you tear that down?
Let me tell you something, Jimbo. Let me tell you something, man.
Hey, a game changer.
Jimbo, let me tell you something, man. I'm literally afraid for you. I'm literally afraid for you because we are both. We're both 50 years old. We're both 50 years old, and you're a $50,000 slave in debt, and you don't even know it. And you don't even know it.
Don't even know it. As a matter of fact, remember who I am, Jimbo Lee. That's not my real name, but remember who I am. Watch how I impact the world. Watch what I'm doing is way.
I don't have to watch, Jimbo. I already know today. Jimbo, I don't have to watch anything. I already know today, right now, this second. I already know. I do. I know exactly how much money you got. None.
But you couldn't. But see, you couldn't answer the basic question that I asked you. Once you out of debt and you say you're free, what you gonna do? Because
anything I want. Anything I want.
So what are you? But what are you doing?
Anything.
I'm doing stuff over here.
You name it.
And it's not slowing me down.
Name it.
Now I can say you hopefully you helping out the people here, but see, you only want to be in that with just what you know. See, you don't think you can be taught. That's why I had to be really full of still learning. You got to be still learning. You got to be open, man. Because I know I'm a powerful force to be reckoned with. I'm unstoppable. The reason I came to your channel is to make me even more unstoppable. I'm unstoppable, man. So if you don't think you can learn something from me, I feel sorry for y'all. Because I just showed you how you can get out of debt with two things that you can't put on a bankruptcy. And see, the guy came on and trying to figure out the best way he can clear his student loan. And you just came from your 2 + 2, but I'm showing you 3 + 1 to get there also. If you don't build your credit, y'all just working with one of the 5 elements, money. How's your time looking? How's your knowledge? Are y'all constantly building out? What book would you recommend me to read?
No book.
Because I'm 50 like you. We didn't see what it used to be like to what it is now. I just mastered the world. I mastered how the world operates. So there's no way you can say, I hope you don't feel sorry for me because my universe is so off the chain that I'm going to really be able to impact others. And you will see.
Jimbo, listen, man.
But I
already know your financial situation today. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything.
No, you don't really know my.
You're
You only know the 50 grand.
Yeah,
Man,
that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know is the 50 grand. That's all I need to know.
But you got to understand, money is just a tool.
Yes,
it's like a
agreed.
hammer.
Yes, agreed.
And now, do you know that there's other tools?
Tell me some
tools. If you building a house, you gonna okay. If you building a house, okay, money is the nail gun, right?
Okay.
You need other tools. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Is if you don't believe credit is valuable, see, I don't know, y'all doing the Dave Ramsey thing. He don't believe it, and I kind of feel for Dave Ramsey. This is a tool.
Why do you feel? Hey, whoa!
Education.
Why do you feel for Dave Ramsey? I'm curious. Why do you feel for Dave Ramsey? You got me on the hook. Why?
Because he's teaching people. Remember, I use a lot of analysis. That's like because he's teaching people is equivalent to teaching somebody you don't need a college degree. Just go, because I'm an autodidact. I'm a self-taught person, right? But at the same time, what I've been taught, if you give me a degree piece of paper, I can enter places that I wouldn't be able to enter if I didn't have a degree, having the same amount of knowledge.
So what's that got to do? What's that got to do with Dave Ramsey? What's that got to do with Dave Ramsey?
What that got to do with Dave Ramsey? Dave Ramsey wants you to get out of debt, just as you speaking, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And to be free. Now,
yes.
Right. See, but he only using one tool. He don't understand the power of credit. See, if you just look at the United States, we stand within the United States. Why United States is such a powerful force?
Why?
Because it understands credit. So, because it understands credit.
You got me captivated.
And you got to live in it. So,
not many people. Let me tell you something, Jimbo. Let me tell you something, Jimbo. Just like I said last time, not many people captivate me, but you captivate me, man. You got me. You got me speechless, man. You do. You got me totally speechless, Jimbo. Totally, man. When I listen to you, man, you go around the world. You throw in everything you can think of, and nothing. I'm telling you this, Jim. Nothing gets around mathematics. Nothing. It doesn't matter which way you come from. It doesn't matter. You are in debt. You are a slave.
Unless you live in the premium, off the grid, or homestead, or you're a prepper.
Am I what?
Apartment, all of us staying somewhere. Unless you are a premium liver, are you that?
Am I what?
Living like the old school way, where you making your electricity, you paying for electricity.
Am I paying for things that keep me alive? Yes, I do. Yeah, those things keep me alive.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I go back to saying. We have to pay to live and eat. So you always owing.
Is that a trick question? Are you trying to trick me, Jim? Are you trying to trick me? Okay. I thought that was a trick question. All right, go ahead.
Because the key is because the key is to bring in zero income. Now you can use a bunch of them different tools to make that happen. You can use time, you can use money, you can use credit, you can use knowledge, and you can use people to create residual income. That's the key. Just like I tell folks with water, the key to water is the hydrogen. Just like I said, the key. All right.
Let me do this real quick. Shout out to Mike Rambo for the $5 super chat. Let him go. LJ, he's talking nonsense. Jimbo, take your 5 elements with you, please, sir. Let me tell you something, Jimbo. All right, man. I'm gonna tell you, sir. Because I don't want you to think I got my feelings involved in this, Jimbo. I want to help you, man. I do, but I know you just absolutely refusing to accept it. You are. You just you think you're gonna head somewhere with $50,000 hanging over your head. You're not. You're not. You're in debt.
Let me show you how powerful credit is. I told y'all I work for the government, and only that because of credit. So people can't tell me what credit can't do for me, and you can't tell me what money can't do for me, and time. So I mastered those. I'm just trying to integrate with you to add on to what you already know. But if you're not willing to keep learning,
all right,
I feel sorry for you.
Okay, sir. I appreciate you coming on, man. I do. I appreciate you, Jimbo. Thank you for coming on the channel, man. I appreciate you, man.
Keep staying in the chat. And
yeah, you can, man. Don't leave. Just okay. Peace out, man.
All right, peace.
Woo! Oh boy, I now, and I gotta tell you something, okay, you guys, that you guys are, if you're new to the channel, I want you guys to understand something, all right? Look at now. Do you see that? Now you can come on anytime you want, Hyphy. You can come on and comment on that if you wish. You're gonna, Jimbo, you're gonna hear, if Hyphy decides to come on, man, I'm nice. Okay, I'm nice, but I want you guys to understand something, man. I want you guys to understand that in Jimbo's defense, 85% of Americans believe and think the exact same way. They believe they have retirement. They believe borrowing from the money, their retirement is something. I mean, Jimbo added in so many things: child support, taxes, credit. You ain't nothing without credit. It's just, it's bad. It's bad. It is bad. It is bad. Damn, my eye keeps bothering me. Damn. Donovan, shout out to Donovan Wood for the $5 super chat. I have TSP and work for the government and have to ask to borrow what I thought was my money. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. You know, people really don't understand that if it's your money, what are you doing borrowing it for? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you borrowing from your money? And you don't really understand. Like, now I'm tomorrow, 6 p.m., I'm going to show what it really means to borrow from your retirement, right? Because not only the word borrowing from your retirement not make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. If that's your money, why are you borrowing it? It doesn't make any sense. You can't. Would you walk up to your savings account and say, "Hey, man, I need to borrow $20 from my savings account"? Do you ask the ATM when you put your ATM card in and pull some money out of your savings? Do you ask the ATM, "Hey, ATM, can I borrow $20?" You just go in there and pull it out. Why? Because it's your money. You don't have to fill out any paperwork. You don't have to ask permission. There are no administrative fees. They charge you not only, they charge you administrative fees to borrow your money. Why are they charging you fees to borrow your money? What's the fee for? It doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Donovan Wood. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you guys are learning. I'm glad you guys are hearing. James Sandman says Jimbo believed that he believes indoctrinated. Truth. Aircoins Lee, that just drained. That drained me. And Jimbo, man, I know, and I want you to understand something, Jimbo. Millions of people think the same way you think. So don't feel like you're alone, Jimbo. Okay? Millions of people agree with you. Millions of other slaves. You guys are all in one big debt. You guys are all in one big debt matrix that you guys all talk the same thing. Hey, get a loan, pay yourself back with interest and all this other stupid nonsense. It's dumb. When you could just stop and say, "Hey, wait a minute, why am I borrowing my own money?" That should give you some kind of red light moment. Wait a minute, why am I borrowing my own money? That doesn't make any sense. Exactly, it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make financial sense either. What's up, man? Can you hear me? Herbert.
LJ, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Okay. Try to comment on Jimbo.
Okay.
You said it best when you said 85% of Americans believe what Jimbo is philosophy.
Yes.
And I know for us in the group as a family, we've learned that it's the right way to do it. And
I think I lost you, Herbert. Are you being still? Because you're going in and out really bad. I can't even hear you now. Herbert.
Now, when you borrow against it,
you gotta say that over because we lost you. We couldn't even hear you. Hello? I'm not sure why we can't hear you, man.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure why either.
All right. Now I can. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. We were taught in our career, we weren't given a lot of direction. So I'm gonna give Jimbo a little bit of break. When you go into the government, and he's been around long enough, like I was. We got a booklet, and we were told put money in the TSP. We really weren't given any direction as far as what the TSP, the advantages, disadvantages, and so forth. For me personally, I never felt like I was free until all my debts were paid off. It was irrelevant how much I had the TSP.
Correct.
Let's say, for example, I had 100,000 in TSP and I had 30,000 in credit card debt. Well, I have 30,000 in credit card debt and I'm a slave.
Yes.
The TSP is a separate issue for retirement only, but they allow you to make loans, which is good, especially in this pandemic now. People have emergencies, and basically the TSP is an emergency. That's the Swedish philosophy. Break the glass, get out of emergency. I got to pay off. I got to pay rent. I got to pay mortgage. I need to use my TSP. But for something like, well, I have credit card debt or I have a car payment, I want to pay my car. That's not the purpose of the TSP, because it's designed to hurt you. It hurts you financially if you borrow against your own money. And that's a whole nother thing. But it doesn't help you. He's losing that money because he's losing the compound interest on $50,000.
Yes, he is.
So if we were,
he doesn't know that though. He doesn't know that.
What was that?
He doesn't know that. Yeah.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. So I never borrowed against it. I was advised to never do it unless you're in an emergency situation. And credit card debt, when you're working have a job, is not an emergency.
Exactly.
Okay.
Especially when you have a job. You're right. Especially when you have a job. Right.
Right. It's not right. I had $30,000. I told you about this. I had $30,000 in credit card debt. I never touched my TSP. That was paid off after my after-tax money I got out of my paycheck. I paid off because I knew if I borrowed against it, then I was losing out on compounding. So I was losing against that anyway. And depending on when you pay it back, they'll make you do it as income for you.
Yes.
So that you're losing out on that part too.
Yeah.
So
and you double tax. And you double tax.
You double tax. You double tax,
losing on compound interest, double tax.
Right.
They don't even you lose out those two, right? The double tax and the compound, and you don't even see that. And administrative fees. That's what I meant. And administrative fees too for doing it.
Right. Right. And the government, and you're exactly right. But there's no one around to tell you that.
Right.
So there are people now in Facebook groups are being instructed how to invest in their TSP. That's how critical. People don't know anything about financial literacy. There's a Facebook group with 30,000 people in that group to talk about how they should invest in their TSP. They know nothing how to do it. And it's their money. It's their retirement money. And they're taking advice from the admin people who are great people. They're nice people and they're there to help them. They're literally asking for guidance. So the situation with Jimbo, he think he's that way because he really hasn't dug deep into the TSP and he hasn't dug deep into the math.
He doesn't know, to break it all the way down, Herbert, you know what he really doesn't understand? He doesn't understand why he's borrowing from his future to pay for his present. He doesn't even know why he's doing that. He doesn't even know. Exactly.
Exactly. And he got to get up and go to work. And I don't care if he's got $1 million in his TSP. He owes $50,000.
Yeah,
he's got to get up and pay, and he's got to pay that off. So he's a slave.
He's a slave.
You're a slave until you can do anything you want with your time, without any consequence. All of us are slaves, and I was a slave until I got to zero. Didn't matter about any of. I didn't even think about the savings account. None of that.
None of
I
it
still
counts.
had debt.
None of it still had debt.
If I go out and get a car loan today, I'm back and being a slave.
Mm. Oh wait, hold up,
because I still have debt.
Okay, you reading that? You reading that, Herbert?
Yeah, I do that. But the problem with Jimbo can think whatever he wants. Hey Jimbo, I'm 57 years old. I retired. I'm a Fed. I'm retired Fed, and I have zero debt.
But he feels sorry for you.
I'm
Herbert,
in a different situation.
Herbert,
you feel sorry for me. I know. Tell Jim I'll be glad to take him out for a beer, and I'll go ahead and take him out for a meal, and I'll pay for it. He doesn't have to use his credit card. All right, man. All right, I got the phone.
Okay, man.
It's on me. It's all good, Jimbo. It's all good.
Shout out to Herbert for take him up on an offer, Jimbo. Take him up on an offer. He got it. He got real money to pay for dinner.
I got real money, man. Real cash. I got you.
All right, Herbert. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Take care. All right.
Shout out to NC Biggs for the $5 super chat. What's interesting is he thinks I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm not borrowing from my 401k. Also, I'm not going to be penalized. He could be if he leaves. Yes, he could. He doesn't. And hey, Jimbo, I'm trying to say that the differences between you and NC Biggs. NC Biggs is taking the money. You're borrowing it. Okay, that's the difference. All right. James Sandman says, winning at what, brother Jimbo? What are you winning at? God, my eye is just bugging the crap out of me, man. Jeez. Well, I tell you, Jimbo. Whoo. Nobody in here is upset with you, sir. It's just I just wish you could hear what you're saying, man. You just don't. And this is what I want people in here to understand something, okay? Try not to get your feelings involved in what Jimbo's saying, okay? Because he doesn't. You got to look at it this way. You obviously know that his mathematics are incorrect. What he's saying is this: I don't believe in math, so don't get upset or bothered by a person that's choosing not to believe in mathematics. There's really, if somebody came up to you and said, "Imagine this way, this is what I feel. This is how I feel when somebody like Jimbo says things like that." Hey, LJ, I don't like the way you feel about 1 + 1 = 2. I'm upset about that. That's what it sounds like. Pure insanity to me too. How I feel about 1 + 1 = 2. Yeah, I don't like the way you feel about it, or it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. All right. There is no. So you got to also remember this: if the economy runs on debt, okay, it runs on debt. Now, in order for us to remain free, the majority must think like Jimbo. That's important. I know it's weird for me to say that, but people like Jimbo, the majority must think the way he thinks in order for the economy to work. Because think about it this way: if everybody was like the SMD family, the economy there would be no car lots. There would be no credit card companies. Nobody would finance furniture. Nobody would finance TVs. Nobody would finance cell phones. Nobody would finance ATVs. Nobody would finance boats. Nobody would finance you name it, whatever. If they did not exist, we would not be free. The economy would not exist. Put it this way, here's another one. Listen closely. If banks turned down, if banks denied mortgages to everybody with student loans, the housing market would crash. Let me say that one more time so you can understand this. if the banks turned down everybody that had student loans, the housing market would crash. It doesn't matter. So if somebody with a 10, 15-year-old student loan believes that they're going to pay off a $300,000 house in 30 years, they just believe that. That's a belief. If you can give somebody, if the bank can give somebody a 30-year mortgage and the person walks away truly believing they're a homeowner, that's the way it must be. So because you see it on social media all the time. All these people buying houses in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. Hey, congratulations to you. No, it's not. It's not a congratulations. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, I got an awesome deal. I got an awesome interest rate. I bet you think you did. Whatever, slave. Whatever, slave. Donovan says his pride won't let him accept the truth. You're correct, Donovan. His ego won't let him. His ego won't. Ego is very powerful. Very powerful. Now, SMD family or people that are listening to me, I want you to understand something. In order for us to remain free, the majority must think that way. That is a very important piece of the puzzle. That's very important. You cannot get upset. We need slaves for this economy to work. There must be slaves. There must be slaves. It doesn't matter if it's your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your friends, the neighbor, whoever. Debt is the colorblind slave master. It doesn't favor anybody. Credit doesn't favor anybody. Credit's just credit. Debt is just debt. So when you hear people say, hey, this is good debt, that's bad debt, you just got to ask, you got to think to yourself, why are they describing their debt? Why does this person think their debt is good and this person thinks it's bad? Why do they feel? Because they can only be talking about themselves. It's like this. It's like if you hear somebody say, hey, I just paid $1,500 for this phone. I bought it with cash. If you hear somebody say, woo, that's expensive, they can only be talking about themselves. If that person paid $1,500 for a phone in cash, it's obviously not expensive for them. It's expensive for the person who's saying it. But when people say that out loud, they don't know they're saying that kind of stuff. Slaves don't know they're saying that. Slaves don't know. They really feel good about having a financed cell phone in their hand. They believe you're just a slave with a new iPhone. That's it. You're just a slave with a new Note 10, I guess. That's it. Shout out to Nicer. Thank you. Hit that like button and subscribe. Go to SavingsMinusDebt.com for free 30-minute consultation. Any questions? Today is Q&A Sundays. It's about you guys. Here's the link if you want to jump up here and ask me any questions. Maybe you don't like what I'm saying, but you got to come up here and prove it. Mathematically, you have to. You have to. Gracefully Me. Welcome, Gracefully Me. Thank you for coming in. I think it's fear of facing the debt and tackling it. It takes courage and commitment. As a result, people will rather not face. And I'm glad you said that, Gracefully, because it's true. The truth is this: the majority of people don't want to face their debt. They don't want to. You ask that. Do this, okay? So you guys don't think I'm just making this stuff up. Ask 10 of your friends if they know down to the penny how much debt they're in. I guarantee you all of them will guess. Or they'll say, oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. Those are slaves. Those are slaves. Those are all slaves. Shout out to Evan Ames, $5 super chat. Just to be clear, when you're talking about debt, do you mean consumer debt or business debt? Thank you, sir, for saying that. I'm only talking about consumer personal debt. I'm not talking about business debt. Thank you for saying that, because I keep forgetting to do that. I'm only talking about personal debt, consumer debt. I'm not talking about business debt. That is totally different. And I'm not even going to discuss business debt to a person in personal debt. Okay. If you are in personal debt, you will never understand business debt. So don't even worry about getting into business. Don't worry about opening a business. because you haven't taken care of the business of yourself, the business of you. Add up all your savings. Let's talk about, let's say the business of, you probably thinking, what do you mean the business of me? I'll tell you. Add up all your savings, add up all your debt. Savings minus debt equals the business of you if you're still in business. If your finances are in the negative, the business of you is not in business. So that's where you start the business of you. Okay. Fred Moore says that's true. It definitely takes commitment. It does. There is no other way out of debt. You have to pay what you have to pay your way out of debt. You can't borrow your way out of debt. There is no fast way out of debt. You're welcome, sir. And I thank you for saying that, Evan. I really appreciate it because I do forget to say that sometimes. And that's very, very, very important. And you know it's important by you even asking me that question. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Graceful of me, $5 super chat. Oh, from the UK. Thank you and welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming over. Life for Business says Jimbo is the one person to dislike the video. I'm sure that is the case. I'm sure of it. And I haven't even looked. Does it have one dislike on it? Hold on for a second. I got to turn this air on. It's getting warm up in here. Hold on, you guys. All right, I'm back. Air Coins Lee, shout out to Air Coins Lee for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. How do you mentally bring yourself to use your savings to pay off your debt? I can't come to terms with starting from scratch. I'll tell you, this is how you do it, Air Coins. Add up all your savings and add up all your debt. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in savings. So you tell me, Air Coins, how much money do you have in your savings? Let's do that one more time so you can understand how you can come to terms, all right? Add up all your savings, add up all your debt, and they go savings minus debt equals how much money you have in savings. So now you tell me, Air Coins, you tell me. How much money do you have in your savings, Air Coins? I'll let you answer that, sir. Thank you, thank you. Jimbo, let me tell you something, sir. You are welcome here anytime. You're welcome here, buddy. You are welcome here anytime. Oh man, that is hilarious, man. Jimbo, you are funny, man. I ain't gonna lie, you are funny. You got a good heart, man, but you just trapped in the matrix, man. You're trapped in the matrix. And that's cool, man. That's cool. You know. Oh shoot, Jimbo. You be killing me, man. You killing me. Yeah. Oh, now Air Coins, is that, let's see, Air Coins about 3K. I can't do it. 31,000. And you know why, Air Coins? Because you believe the money is in your savings. You believe it's there. And let me tell you something, Air Coins. If you don't, put it this way, Air Coins, okay? I want you to listen to me closely, okay? If you don't pay off those student loans, you will die with them. If you don't pay off those student loans, you will be a slave until you are dead. Dead. Not sleeping. Dead, like not breathing anymore. Dead, like dead. Like, you know, like this. Like dead, right? Dead. You really have no choice, Air Coins, because that money in your savings is not there. That's the trick. That's the magic trick. Hey, here's another one, Air Coins. I always do this. I want you to do this magic trick, Air Coins. Take the money that you have in your pocket and hold it in your hand, okay? And then I want you to take that amount of money minus your student loans equals the amount of money in your hand. That's right, Jim. Money doesn't even exist for you. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't. I just did a magic trick on you. But the key is this: if you want to escape the debt matrix, Aircoins, at that moment with this magic trick, which one are you going to believe? Mathematics or your lying eyes? Which one are you going to believe? Okay, it's totally up to you, man. Shout out to Herbert Walker for the $10 super chat. LJ consultation fee. Now let me see, Herbert. What are you saying with that, Herbert? What do you mean by that? Just paying for the fee for advice, maybe? Gracefully Me says, I am a Dave Ramsey fan and getting out of debt. My ex offered to double my deposit for a house if I could bring the cash, and I couldn't. The shame of it was my wake-up call. And that's okay. Everybody wakes up at different times, okay? First, be glad. Get over the ashamed. I mean, being ashamed is part of it, okay? That's part of the process. But once you get over that part, you say, what can I do to make sure that never happens to me again? That's what you got to say to yourself. What can I do to make sure that never happens again? Ever. Get out of debt. Get out of debt. SavingsMinusDebt.com is scrolling along the bottom there. Jimbo says, transfer your student loans to your credit card. Oh, man. Oh, hey, Jimbo, listen, man. We don't advise bankruptcy fraud here. Okay, that's bankruptcy fraud. Okay, that's Jimbo, that's bankruptcy fraud. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying, sir? Do you see? Jimbo. Now, if you advise somebody like that out in the open, that's called bankruptcy fraud. Jimbo, you got to stop saying. See what you're saying, Jimbo? You're saying things you don't know you're saying. That's bankruptcy fraud. Oh, Jimbo, man. Jimbo. Fred Moore says the shame it's no joke. Again, I keep saying this to you guys so you can understand something. People in debt. Now this is what I talk about in North of Zero. I want you to understand something. SMD family, understand what I'm saying when we call ourselves aliens. They don't understand what we are saying. They don't understand it. They don't understand what we're saying. They don't understand what we're saying. That's why you can't get upset at people. You can't get upset at slaves when they start speaking debt. You can't be mad at them. You just got to go, oh, okay, whatever. You know, you can't. Okay, I didn't know that. So I know, Jim. You know why I know you didn't know? Because you said it. You said it out loud, publicly out in the open. Jimbo, everything you're saying out loud in the open, and you don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know what you're saying. But don't feel alone. Millions of people think just like you, Jimbo. Millions worldwide, not just the United States, in the world. NC Big says, thank you for the advice, but I need to see your personal credit report to listen to you and Jimbo. I need to see your personal credit report. Jimbo, if I was to take any financial advice from you, I wouldn't, but I'm saying I would need to see your personal credit report first. Not your credit score, Jimbo. I'm not talking about your credit score. I know you're saying it. Oh, my credit's good. No, I'm not talking about your credit score. I'm talking about your entire credit report, all three of them. Jimbo, you're speaking debt. All of us in here in the SMD family, we are aliens. We speak alien. You don't. Ivy says, you cannot transfer student loan debt to a credit card. You can't even pay student loan debt. See? You know why? You know why they don't? You know why they don't allow that, Jimbo? Because slaves think like that. Hey, I'll just transfer all my student loan debt to my credit card and then I'll file bankruptcy. They already know you slaves are going to do that. That's obvious. That's one of the obvious things to see. Okay. Oh, I'll just transfer this and put it over there and then I'll file bankruptcy. Sure you will. No, you can't do that. You know why? Because only slaves think like that. Slaves do that, Jimbo. That's obvious, but it's not obvious to you guys. Herbert Walker says, any fellas cut their own hair? I need some recommendations from the Clippers. Oh, Herbert. Okay, James Sadman says, LOL, Jimbo, they're going to put you under the jail if you don't stop talking. Exactly. You can't, Jimbo, you can't be breaking the rules. There's rules. There's rules. The number one rule is this. If you ever want to become wealthy, Jimbo, you must believe in mathematics. You have to. There is no other way, Jimbo. There is no other way. You have to believe in mathematics. Oh, Jimbo, man. Dude, you are killing me, man. You are killing me. Ooh, you're killing me. And James says, they know the game. The game is just mathematics. It's not really difficult. If you want to be rich, wealthy, whatever you want to do, all you got to do is just believe in math. You can make as much money as you wish. That's all. I promise you. Bo Ween, welcome. You can consolidate debt for a lower interest rate, but transfer the, I'm not sure what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. You can consolidate debt. You sure can. But when you consolidate debt, it's not free. That's a charge. So by consolidating debt, you're going to go deeper in debt. But this is what's dangerous about consolidating debt for slaves. Okay, slaves will consolidate their debt, get a low monthly payment, and now believe that they have more money at the end of the month because that's what they sell you on. They say, "Hey, if you consolidate your debt, you'll have more money at the end of the month." No, you won't. You'll be deeper in debt. Because you consolidating debt is not free. So that means they're going to add to your debt for consolidating it. You're deeper in debt. But slaves believe now that they got a single payment, they think they have more money at the end of the month. No, you don't. No, you don't, slave. Jimbo says, you guys don't want to see my credit report. It would put you to... Oh, Jim. Oh boy. Oh, Jim, you are killing me. Hold on, you guys. I got to get some eye drops, man, because my eye is bugging the crap. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourself for a second. All right, you guys, I'm back. Just putting some eye drops in my eyes because my eye is just bugging the crap out of me for now. Oh, boy. All right, Jimbo. All right. Just like I said, Jimbo, I'm not talking about your credit score. I'm talking about your entire credit report, okay? All right. Ramil, you still in here, man? I saw you sneak in here. I didn't give you a shout out to Ramil. Saw him laugh and leave. I don't know if he left. I saw you in here, Ramil. What's going on, man? All right, just putting some eye drops in there, and I'm going to get back on camera because I know how you guys love my facial expressions that I didn't even know I made, but... Oh, okay, you came over from Ramil. Okay, yeah, he was just in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but... I like Ramil, man. He's a fellow alien, too, for sure. Dave says, I've been watching Wild Juice and Carrots. You guys are hilarious. Okay. This dude from NOLA trying to figure out his... not sure what you're talking about there. I live the minus. NC Big says hyphy cosmetic debt, all debt free. Yep, all of us are debt free. All the SMD family members are free. Cosmic's like, wow, just wow. Oh, but Cosmic, that is the majority. That's important. The economy runs on debt, period. All right, let's see if my eyes are better now. I got some, put some eye drops in there. Stefan, hello and welcome. Appreciate you. One of the best things I ever did years ago was to miss the deadline for asking for a forbearance extension. Oh, okay, I already know where you're going. They started taking it out of my paycheck. My student loan was paid off over 20 years ago. And you know, so crazy? There are people out here with 20-year-old student loans, 20-year-old student loans, giving financial advice. There are people out here giving financial advice with 20-year-old student loans. Boy, I tell you, miss that deadline for sure. Nothing's free. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He said he's from there. Gotcha. Oh, okay. The city. Okay. I didn't know that. Thank you for clearing that up, Dave. Appreciate it. Now, anybody in here got questions? If you want to jump on, I keep putting this up here so you guys can jump on anytime, ask me any questions. Don't forget to hit that super chat if you want to go straight to the top. Here's my Cash App. If you like the advice I'm giving, if my advice has helped you, because I get a lot of people emailing me and telling me how I changed their lives and they just want to do something, give back. And I appreciate that, though. I really do, especially during a worldwide pandemic where money's tight. So I appreciate that. Oh, you guys can hear an accent when he talks. Oh, I couldn't hear that. I was so focused on what he's saying. I was just fascinated. I'm fascinated. Dave says, LJ, yeah, I have a question. Why did you have to sleep on the couch? I didn't literally have to sleep on the couch. That was a joke, okay? Usually, you know, because me and my girl, we have a 3-hour limit that I can, talk, right? Not saying that, oh, I got to do what she says. It's just it's a respect thing, okay? It's like I started that live late, by the way, and we do things together before we go to bed. We do things. We set a certain time to do things. But Jimbo had me captivated. I went into it over the 3-hour time limit. And yeah. So it was just, I didn't literally sleep on the couch. Okay. That was a joke. All right. That was a joke. Hey, shout out to Walter Johnson for the $5 Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it. Thank you. Again, it's very appreciated, especially during a worldwide pandemic. So yeah, I wasn't not really like that. Okay. So I think it's just funny because we didn't get off that thing till like 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. I started at 7 and we didn't get off to 11. Okay. That's all. So I didn't literally sleep on the couch. Okay. That was a joke. All right. I just respect. It's not that I have to do what my woman says and all this other stuff. No, we just have a mutual respect for each other. It's a mutual respect. Okay. So I appreciate that, sir. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I know I have a lot of people listening in the background. I appreciate you guys all too. I know we got a lot of SMD family members in here. And let me put this up here now. If you want to join the members only YouTube channel, you can look in the details of this video and the links in there. And I'm going to I'll post a link in here. This is where we talk about things. I can go straight into it. I don't have to explain to anybody in there to trust mathematics. And not only me, Other SMD family members are in there. So if you want financial advice on different things, not just the basics, I just teach the basics. Okay. There's other SMD family members that know about real estate, how to save money, being frugal, blah, 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 anything you want to know. And I usually go to, like when I say, like when people borrow from their 401k, they don't really, and they believe that they're paying themselves back with interest. That's not true. Right. But it's said like that for people in debt to believe it. Okay. It's just business. It's just business. Okay. SR says pandemic, 99.51% survivability rates. Yep. I'm paying more on debt during the pandemic than I was before. Now I know if you're listening to this in the background, if you're in debt, you're really not going to understand what SR is saying. This is what we call speaking debt free. This is called alien language, alien speak. Now, you really won't understand what he means by that. I clearly understand what SR is saying. I do. I understand why he's paying off more debt than ever, because you really can, but you can't see that when you're in debt. Okay. You can't see it. All right. Now, I just posted a link to join the members only. Now, I'm having a live tomorrow explaining the 401k pay yourself back with interest stuff. Now I'm going to show you in detail why that's not true. That's a trick, because that doesn't even make sense, right? You go get a loan and then you're going to pay yourself back. You're going to borrow the money, so-called your money. You're going to borrow from the 401k. And then when you pay it back, you're going to pay yourself back with interest. It doesn't even make any sense. CENTS for you. Fred Moore says, what steps do you recommend in paying off debt, like paying off credit cards before mortgages, vice versa? That's what I do right there at the bottom, Fred. All you got to do is go to my website. And schedule yourself a free 30-minute consultation, and then we'll talk about that. And then what I do is for clients, I create plans on how to get out of debt. That's what I do. Okay. But I do it more than, I know Dave Ramsey kind of does the snowball method. That's what I do too. But I identify other areas in your life where you can reduce your expenses, but at the same time, still getting the exact same services. Okay. So go to SavingsMinusDebt.com, schedule yourself a free 30-minute consultation. Please don't forget to set your time zone. Okay. Please don't. But I always double check and verify. Conjure, we got a new member. Thank you and welcome, sir. Enjoy the videos in there. I hope you can make it to the members only live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I welcome you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yellow J, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. Yellow J is doing some stuff. If you guys want to join the Discord server, that's also in the details of this video. SMD family member Hyphy set that up. If you have any questions, he's the man to ask. And Yellow J got something in there good that he has done to get out of debt. But unless you believe in mathematics, you're not going to understand anything Yellow J is talking about. Okay, you won't understand what he's doing because it's not debt talk. It's debt free talk. Okay. So welcome. Hey, Nicer, thank you for welcoming Conjure in here. I'm glad you joined. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos that are in there. I hope you enjoy what I write. So, because sometimes I write out my thoughts a lot into the community and I send it to the members only, because you guys are the only ones that's going to understand the meanings of some of the things I say. I don't really want to, because if I put some of the things I say outside of the members only group, I'll have a million questions from people in debt. I don't want to explain that. Sometimes I'm in the mood. I don't really want to explain. You got to believe in mathematics to understand it. I don't really want to explain that. So I don't have to do that in the members only group. Okay. Uncle Red says, I on Friday was contacted by my so-called retirement. Uh-oh, I already know where this is going. What he's saying. Retirement advisor. He wanted me to know about the incredible deal of borrowing from my retirement at only 4.5%. I hung up on him. Click. Hello. Hello, Uncle Reg? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. We must have got accidentally disconnected. No, that was on purpose. That's when, hey, Uncle Reg, that's when you text him back and say, hey, by the way, that hang up was on purpose. That wasn't an accident. Oh, man. Donovan Wood says, LJ, what information do we need on hand prior to consultation? Great question, Donovan. Great question, okay? You don't have to do anything. This is important because NC Biggs thought the same thing, okay? NC Biggs is a SMD family member. All I want to do is get on the phone with you and listen to where you speak. I just want to listen. Tell me about your personal your current financial situation. The whole 30 minutes is yours. I just need to listen to you. By listening to you, I'll know exactly what to do for you. I promise. I don't need to know. You don't have to prepare yourself. You don't have to gather any information. You don't have to get up your tax returns. You don't have to know your credit score. You don't have to give me a credit report. I just want to listen to you. Okay. So that is a great question, Donovan Wood. Appreciate it. Because we thought that was hilarious because NC Big said the same thing. Oh man, I thought I had to prepare to talk to you. No, you don't. Okay. So great question, Donovan. SavingsMinusDebt.com, scrolling along the bottom there. You're welcome, sir. Very good question. Thank you. Thank you, Fred, for saying that. Appreciate it. Dave says, borrowing from your retirement at 4.5%, I may as well use a 0% APR credit card, right? Exactly. Thank you, Nicer. Good job, Unc. Good job. That is a good job. Click. Any new people in here today? I welcome you. Don't be shy. Say hello. You might not even have a question. Maybe you've been following my videos because I know you guys are out there because you guys email me. Don't be shy up in the room. Just say, hey man, LJ, great advice. Meet other SMD family members. You guys text me. I'm not going to call you guys out. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying there's a reason why you emailing me and texting me. You can say it in the room. If not, I don't mind you guys emailing me. That's cool. Text me. That's cool. You know, but don't be shy. We're all cool here. If you want to join the members only group and feel more comfortable and not being on the public side of things, you can come over there, join the group. We don't shame anybody. We're going to give you exact answers. We're going to give you what you need. All right. And once you get out of debt, you're going to say, oh, damn, I've been adding my feelings in this the whole time. Yeah, just take your feelings out. Once we help you remove your feelings out of your debt, you're going to really see when you hear of me or other SMD family members, we sound harsh. But once you get out of debt, you're going to be like, oh, that's not even harsh at all. No, you were just talking math. Yeah, that's it. We're not saying anything special. I'm not special. I'm not saying I had somebody ask me this the other day. Hey, what kind of finance degree do you have? I said, I don't have one. I don't even need one. I don't need no financial background. I don't need a finance degree from college. Don't need any of that. You don't either. Nobody does. That's a trick. That's a trick too. Okay. Hello, Walt Joe 100. I'm gonna just call you Walt. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Appreciate you. Don't forget that super chat. If you want a question, go straight to the top. If you want to share the channel, this is all you got to do. Just tell them, hey, man, I found this dude on YouTube, man. I forget his name. Just Google #SavingsMinusDebt. When they do this, put this #SavingsMinusDebt. You guys can check it if you want, if you think I'm joking. I will be the only one that pops up in the search. Only me. Only the SMD. That's the only one. No, I didn't pay for it. It just is. Okay. I don't know what is up with my eye. Just bugging the crap out of me. Fred Moore says a little harshness is needed. Sometimes gives me more motivation. And you know what's so crazy, Fred? Let me tell you something, man. It only sounds harsh when you're in debt. That's the best way I can describe it. It only sounds harsh when you're in debt. When you get out of debt, you're gonna notice that we're just talking normal. We're not even saying anything special. We're not even being harsh. We're just saying, hey, man, 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. That's it. There's no feelings involved. There's no, it's just 2. Okay. Any other questions? It's true. Misa said it's true. SR says, question for all still paying off debt. How hard are you going after paying off your debt? How much have you cut out of your life in order to free up additional money to be used for paying debt? That's a question. I don't know what it's. Sorry, I got to put some more eye drops in here because this is, I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's up. I think Jimbo got me crying, man. That's what it is. I got tears. I'm wiping the tears from my eyes. Walt says, I'm going to be a slave for 30 years. What does that mean, Walt? What do you mean by that? What are you saying? You're going to be a slave. Are you choosing to be a slave, or what are you saying? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you choosing to be a slave? What you laughing at, Jewel? What you laughing at? Did I say something funny, or was it one of my facial expressions again? Uh-oh. Okay. Jim's laughing at something. What you laughing at, Jimbo? What's so funny over there in your world? What's so funny over there in your world? Tell me. Tell me, man. What's so funny over there in your world? I want to laugh too, Jimbo. What's so funny? Oh. That's a choice. Walt, that's a choice. You can choose, add up all your savings. And those of you guys listening to the background, because I see quite a few people in the channel. Add up all your savings, add up. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying, Jewel. Add up all your savings, add up all your debt. Savings minus debt equals the cost of your slave papers. Okay? Add up all your savings, add up all your debt. Yes, including your mortgage. Yes, including your student loans. Yes, yes, yes. All of it counts. Yes, there is no good debt, bad debt. None of that's only people in debt say that. Savings minus debt equals the cost of your slave papers. Okay? So if you want to stop being a slave, you can just see that scrolling on the bottom. I can show you how to do it. You don't have to be a slave. I am, Jewel. I'm crying. Jimbo. Jimbo. Since I don't have all the 5, wait just a second. Because I wrote some of your things down. Since I don't have all the 5 elements, the spirit water, the air, the leaves. No, you didn't say leaves. Damn, I'm so ashamed that I don't know all the 5 elements. You said child support, the IRS, the air, the water, the spirit, the universe. Since I don't have all those elements, I'm nobody. Did I get that right, Jimbo? I might have missed one. I forgot to write them down, man. I did. I forgot to write them down. Okay. I love what I do. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love it. I love it. I love what I do. SR says, so far I have paid off around 25,000 with 30K left, all done since pretty much October. Look at that. Look at that. When you hear people talk about exact numbers with their debt, that's somebody getting out of debt. Okay, trust me. You have hope, man. All you got to do is believe in math, Donovan. You don't even have to have hope. All you got to do is just believe in the math. Believe in not even math. Believe in your own math. All you got to do is believe in your own math. See what I'm saying right there? We are aliens. I'm a proud alien. Have you noticed this? SMD, you guys. Listen, you guys. Have you ever seen an alien in your life? That's a trick. That's just I've never seen an alien. I've seen what they've shown me on TV. You know what aliens really are? An alien is somebody that knows something that the majority do not know. We know something that the majority do not know, and that's mathematics. That's it. Are you laughing at my tears, Jimbo? Why are you laughing? Why you laughing? You laughing at me crying? That's messed up, man. That's messed up. That's messed up. Because I don't have the 5 elements in my life. Did you say 5 or 7? You said 5, right? I don't have the 5 elements in my life. You're laughing at me. That's messed up, man. I'm getting my Superman shirt all messed up. I got tears on my Superman shirt, Jimbo. And you laughing? That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Messed up. NC Big says LJ's prices are beyond fair, and most people will spend what he charges one time on a cell phone bill, depending on your plan. No problem. Right, exactly. SR says you don't have to believe in anything if you put it all on Excel. Just follow the numbers. Exactly. You don't have to believe in none. You do have to believe in your own math, SR. That's the only thing that spreadsheet can't tell you. The spreadsheet's not going to say, hey, man, believe the numbers that you put inside of me. They're not going to. SR says, I'm an alien. We're proud aliens here, buddy. Hey, Jimbo, I'm an alien. I mean, maybe that's why you're mad at me, because I'm an alien, right? I don't look like the alien that they show you on TV. Wall says, yeah, many of us with a house and kids, so that's more money than most of us will see. Okay. If that's what you believe, Walt, it's all what you believe. If you believe that, then that's the way it's going to be until you're dead, Walt. If you believe that, that's a belief. Okay. I don't care who you are, how many kids you have, whatever. I can make you a plan. I'll tell you exactly what to do. All you got to do is believe the plan. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do. Donovan says, my goal is to be an alien one day. You can be an alien starting today, Donovan. It starts here. It starts here. You can begin to be an alien starting today. Okay. Jewel says the way my head is shaped, I've been looking at one my whole life. Nice is laughing at Jules' comment. SR says I'm an accounts payable specialist. My numbers are always good. See what I'm saying? Hello, Amina. I didn't see you sneak in here. What's going on? I have a question. How much money would it take to live comfortably? What's the minimum? $15 an hour? Let's say it like this. I probably live on, without even trying, okay, and this is today, I probably live on 30,000 a year, maybe 35,000, maybe. I live on about 30,000 a year, 35,000 a year. That's it. Nothing more than that. And I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to live on $35,000, $35,000 a year. I'm not trying to. It just is, okay? Yellow J says, my hustle income just paid $3,000 of debt just the other day. Man, that's nice. That's alien speak for you guys to understand something. That's alien speak. Because Yellow J is doing some stuff that, put it this way. Put it this way. I don't advise people to fund their 401k or their HSAs while they're in debt. But if you speak alien, you would fund an HSA. Okay. Especially if you have family and kids. All right. Don't try to I'm not going to explain it in this room. I'm not going to explain that. I'm just telling you, it will make sense if you got out of debt. Okay. All right. Well, you're not out of, I don't want to explain it. Okay. Oh, shoot. NC Big says, is that price you live off of net, LJ? What is that price you live off net? Yeah. Yes. Answer is yes. Got to find out what's going on with that. James Sandman says, you can only do that when you're debt free. Yes. When you're debt free, put it this way. When you get out of debt, for those of you that are curious, when you get out of debt, you'll realize that life is not expensive at all. It's not expensive. When you get out of debt, you can live anywhere in the country you wish. There are no expensive areas. It doesn't matter if it's in New York. It doesn't matter if it's in DC. It doesn't matter if it's in Calabasas, California. It doesn't matter. You can live anywhere you choose to live. Okay? No place will be too expensive for you. If you choose to live there, it counts on where you choosing to live. Because if you choose to live in Beverly Hills, yeah, you got to have to make a certain amount of money, but not as much money as you think you have to make. Okay, that's the best way I can say. SR says HSA is a tax break. You keep more of your own money. Yes, SR is speaking alien. You guys that are listening into the background, SR is speaking alien. Okay, he's speaking debt free. So if you're in debt, don't try to understand it, because if you're in debt, put it this way, if you're in debt, it's mathematically impossible for you to do what SR is saying. That's impossible. Okay? Sort of. I think my hay fever must be kicking in, man, because this weather keeps switching on me. Calabasas is nice, yeah. That's what I hear. I don't know. I always hear about that I always hear about Calabasas on the internet, on YouTube or stuff like that. So I guess, but I'm assuming it is. But if you choose to live there, get debt free, and you can live in Calabasas. Okay, you can live anywhere you want. Don't worry about that. Herbert Walker says, oh, he's talking to Yellow J. Jimbo says, now I understand that talk you spoke on Yellow J. You do? Okay. SR says, I'm only in debt on paper currently. My mind is free. That's where it starts. Now, this is very important what SR says. I want you guys that are in the chat, that you guys are not saying that they're just watching in the background. It starts with your mind. Everything starts with your mind. How do you start with your mind? Believe your own math. Add up this is the tough part. This is what's going to be tough, okay? Add up all your savings, add up all your debt. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Real life. This is the hard part. Make your mind believe your own math. Do it on a calculator. You put all your numbers, all your debt numbers, your mortgage, collections, tickets, child support, credit card debt, add it all up. Look at that number on your calculator. Make your mind believe your own math. That's where it starts to be free. Once you say, damn, I don't have any money, that's when you start to be free. But until that moment, you're never going to be free. Never, ever. Never going to be free, ever. Never going to be free. Okay. Health savings account. I love those, man. Mecca. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I made a video on that too, in the members only group. If you guys want to understand what that means, 401k, HSA, go to the members only group, join. Here, let me put that in there again. It's in the details of the video, but if you want it again, I'll put it here. If you want to join the group, there's an explanation in there, and I'm going to have another explanation on 401k so you can understand what it means to really borrow from your 401k. I'm going to go into details tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So you can understand. So when you hear people, I remember, put it this way. I remember when I was in debt. Okay. I remember there were people that used to brag about being able to borrow from their 401k. Just brag. Oh man, I got this much in my 401k, man. I could pull out 20,000 and buy a house and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Those are people in debt that say things like that. They don't know. If they knew what they were saying, they wouldn't say those types of things out loud in public. You don't brag about borrowing from your retirement. That's not anything to brag about. That's not nothing to brag about. Okay? Don't ever do that in public. Ever. You want to join the members only group? The link is in there. If you want to join, this session, you can. Let me keep putting that link in there so you guys can see. All right, there you go. If you want to join this cast and ask me some questions, you can. Maybe you don't like what I'm saying. You can join too. You don't have to get on camera. You don't. Okay. Q&A Sundays is for you guys. Okay. We're only going to go as long as there are questions. Okay. I don't want to be the only one talking because I will talk forever. And I always be the one end up talking all the time. We're 2 hours in. We got an hour left. So you better get your questions in. We're not going over 3 hours unless Jimbo comes on again. Then we'll go 10. But for now, if Jimbo doesn't come on, we're going to go 3. I'm messing with you, Jimbo. I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Okay. I'm messing with you. All right. Any questions? Not yet, Jimbo, but yeah, it's right there. There's the link, Walt. I just posted the link so you can jump on. You don't have to get on camera. Jimbo says, LJ, did you make that video after talking with me on the live? No, we're going to do that in the members only group, Jimbo. We're going to talk about that. And we're not going to be talking negative about you. We're going to talk about how you talk. Because this is important. New members that are new to the SMD family members, to the SMD family, we need to discuss. Because I want to show people how powerful this is. This is powerful, Jim. You don't realize that you're in debt. You're in $50,000 worth of debt. And you don't realize that. Okay. All right. Let me bring Walter on. He's he's not connected yet. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, man? Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Just found your stuff from Ramil.
Good, man. I'll tell him that, man, because we're cool. I like Ramil.
Yeah. I mean, I never went on his show, but you know.
Yeah, so. he's hardcore.
Yeah. I haven't gone there though. But,
so what's going on, man? What's your question?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to know, like, how do you prevent marriages and kids from becoming debt? You know.
Say that one more time, sir.
Like, how do you prevent wives and children and expenses that come with that from just dragging you down?
Because put it this way, because my kids are grown. So I'm 50. How old are you, man? How old are you?
33.
All right, 33. I'm gonna give you some 33. I'm gonna give you some advice I wish somebody would have gave to me.
Yeah.
First of all, I would have never had children had I known I was in debt. While I was in debt, I wouldn't have never had children. Okay, because what I didn't realize is this: had I had children while not being in debt, I would have been able to spend more time with my children and not working. Mm. But when you have children, because children are clearly expense. Like before you had children, you knew logically that your expenses were going to go up while having children. That's just a logical, they're not free, right? But had you put it this way, had you known, if you got debt free, you would have made a more logical decision before having children. I promise you, I would have been like, whoa, I'm debt free. Oh yeah. Man, if I have children, my expenses are going to go up.
Well, when I had children, or I did not debt free.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. You kind of broke up.
Prior to me having children and a wife, because I did it kind of fast, and prior to that, I was debt free. I had probably 40,000 in the bank. Okay.
Now let me ask you something. Let me ask you this. Was the woman you married, was she debt free?
No, not at all.
That's the problem. You married somebody in debt. Now I'm not talking about you. I'm not saying anything negative. Negative. I just want you to see something mathematically.
Yeah.
Had I been debt free when I was in my 30s, there is no way in a million years I would have married somebody in debt. I just wouldn't have did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is after the fact. Both of you guys can get out of debt while having children. You can.
Yeah. Well, we're separated, so.
Okay. All right.
But
But you're still legally married. You're still legally married.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, we probably won't divorce, but you know, she's moved on.
How many kids do you have?
I have one with her, and then she has 2 others.
But you have one. But you have one.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna. Yeah, but so she never calls any of the other fathers though for anything.
That's okay. I'm only talking about you.
Right, but I'm saying like when needs come up with them other kids, she's gonna call me, because you know what I'm saying.
Why don't you just hang up?
Well,
what do other kids have to do with you?
Because if, like, for example, my stepdaughter, she needed glasses. She needed like this $500 pair of glasses. I didn't have $500 at the time, so well, I guess let's see. I did I had to put it on the credit card, but if the school was gonna call CPS, and then all of us would have been, you know, under fire. They would have come in and, you know, who knows what they would do. You know what I'm saying? So it creates a need that, and like these schools don't mess around anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like they call CPS and, you know, have you investigated, have them looking into all your stuff and saying, okay, if you
Walter, let me tell you something, man. You got and I'm not being harsh, okay? I just want you to listen to me legally and mathematically.
Yeah.
CPS can't do anything to a person if those are not your kids, CPS can't do anything to you. You understand that?
What do you mean? Like,
do the kids live with you or her?
They come stay with me sometimes.
But they're not your kids biologically.
No.
Then CPS can't do anything to you. They have to, that's her problem. Now, if you're emotionally involved and you love the children and you choose to take on that responsibility, I'm just saying that's a choice that you're making. But I'm saying, right, I'm just here to tell you legally and mathematically, if you ever want to be free, Walter, if you ever want to be free, you got to take your emotions out of it.
Yeah.
You're young, man. You're young.
I mean, I'm approaching middle age, so.
No, you're not.
Okay.
That's a lie too. I thought the same thing when I was your age. I thought the same thing. No, that's not true. I'm 50. I'm telling you, that's not true. You're not old. You're not middle age. You're not. That's what people in debt say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But so I had to take out a second job so that I could have any money in the bank, any money at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, do
you have a child support order?
Yeah, I have child support and alimony.
Who do you pay child support for?
So only my daughter. But some of that, like, you know, when you know how they calculate the child support?
Yes, I do.
So they subtract out. So her alimony, the alimony that she gets counts as her income, right? And so they'll subtract out a certain amount of like when they figure her income and my income and they combined it to make the child support order, they'll subtract out some of that money for those other kids, so that my percentage, my child support percentage will go up and hers will go down. You get what I'm saying? So it drives it up a little bit by probably like 100.
How much debt are you in?
Well, I have a house.
What kind of mortgage do you have?
My mortgage is...
No, what kind of mortgage do you have? What kind?
What do you mean, like who financed it?
No. Do you got a FHA, conventional? What kind of mortgage do you have?
I have a, what do you call it? For service members.
VA? VA mortgage?
Yeah. I have one of those.
So you didn't put any money down for the house, correct?
No.
Okay. Those are horrible.
Yeah.
All right. Let me, you're young. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, and I'm telling you this because I was in your exact same situation. I married a woman with children that were not mine. We had one child together, blah, 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 right? And other daddies are not doing anything, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't matter. If you ever want to be free, okay, you get financially free first. And if you want to continue to financially support the other children that are not yours, you go right ahead. Okay, you can. You'll have real money to do it. If you choose to do it, you can. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm not saying, you know, you love the kids. This is not an emotional decision. I want, because I can see it on your face, Walter. I was you.
Really?
I was you. Had I been debt free, now you guys are not legally divorced, but you're paying alimony?
Yeah.
Is that on paper? Is that on paper, or is that legally, or are you just doing it out of the kindness of your heart?
No, that's on paper. The attorneys will, because I had to pay for her attorney fees as well.
Why? Why'd you have to pay for her attorney fees?
Because that's how the state of Virginia. I mean, most states, like if she's a housewife, you're gonna have to pay for her attorney fees.
Okay. All right.
Right. Just like you're gonna have to pay, like pretty much all of the marital debt is mine. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have your own lawyer?
Yeah. That's the law. Like it's just.
How many years of alimony do you have to pay?
I have to pay 3.
How many years? How many years?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah. So. I mean, but then after alimony stops, so then child support will go up. But so I guess I don't understand the concept of real money and like when you say how like savings minus debt money, and how, because like, you know how these
I'll show you right now.
Okay.
So you can understand. Do you have any money in your pocket right now?
No.
Okay, let's just pretend. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretend that you had $100 in your hand.
Yeah.
I want you to go $100 minus your total debt equals how much money you have in your hand.
Yeah.
Now do that. Just do that in your mind. $100 minus your debt equals the real money that you have in your hand. Do you have any money in your hand?
I mean, when you do it like that, no.
No. That's the only way to do it. There is no when I do it like that. Math and money are one. If math didn't exist, you wouldn't have the ability to count money. So what I'm saying to you, Walter, is this: the reason why it's tough for you right now, because money doesn't exist for you right now.
Yeah.
Because you're in debt.
Because like, I guess I don't understand, because like you can still spend it the same, like the not real money, it still spends the same way. So it's like conceptually, I guess I don't understand.
I'm gonna say it one more time, okay? So you can see.
Yeah.
$100 minus your debt equals how much money you have in your hand. Now, do you have any money in your hand?
No.
Okay, now here, why do you believe you have money in your hand if I just showed you that you don't?
Because I guess because you can still spend the phantom money.
So who's right, me or you?
I mean, you're right, you know. But I guess
I do understand what you're saying. And what I'm trying to tell you, that's the glitch in the debt, because you live in the debt matrix and you don't know you live there. So that's why it's hard for you to accept what I'm saying, even though you know it's true. That's called cognitive dissonance. There's a name for it.
Yeah.
And I can feel your energy. I can see it on your face. You're where I used to be because I didn't know. And what I'm saying to you now is this: if you get out of debt, you will understand how to survive. Everything will be different, because right now I can see your emotions are still involved in it. I can see that she still has you emotionally. She still has you emotionally in her grasp. I can see it.
What?
I can see it.
I guess like she's an obligation. You know what I'm saying?
Put it this way. If I was you, if I was the 33-year-old you right now, and she said, "Hey, my other daughter has a $500 glasses or whatever," I would say, "Call her dad. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me?" That's what I would say. Why are you calling me?
Because she ran out of money.
It doesn't matter what no, listen to what I'm saying. I don't care if she ran out of money. I don't care what her problem is. I would say, that's not my child. Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter why she can't afford it. If you got to take out a loan to get it, that means you don't have the money either. So what's the difference between you and her not having the money? What's the difference? It's not your child.
Yeah.
So you just dug yourself deeper in debt, $500 deeper in debt when you didn't have to.
Yeah.
I can change your life, Walter.
Yeah, I know, man.
See the way you're feeling and looking. I was there.
Yeah.
I just didn't have nobody to ask.
Yeah. So, but I see your views on like 9-to-5 jobs and shit and stuff. So, like, how do you feel about getting like a second job to pay you off?
You take on 4 jobs if you need to get out of debt. You do whatever you need to do to take, because I put it this way, Walter, you do whatever you need to do to get out of debt, and you will never have to do that again ever for the rest of your life. You take on as many jobs as you need to get out of debt, and I guarantee you this, Walter, you will never, ever have to do that again for the rest of your life. You can retire when you choose to retire. Retirement's not an age. You can retire when you choose to retire.
Yeah.
You have student loan debt?
Yeah, I have like 7,000.
Okay, it's not that much, but
yeah.
But how long have you had it?
I mean, I started out with like probably 20,000, like when I first got out of college.
Mm-hmm.
So so I've been paying that down like every month. So
yeah, see, now if Hyphy comes on, Hyphy is a SMD family member, right? I'm just talking the monetary parts and other parts. There's a lot of pieces that, and Hyphy is correct, there's a lot of other pieces that's going on in your life right now besides money. Okay, I want you to understand that part. You're going through a lot of emotional pieces right now. I can just see it. I can feel it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're young. It's temporary.
All right.
I promise you, it's a piece. Now, if he want to jump on and come on, man, I don't know what's going on with me. But if he wants to come on and talk to you about that kind of stuff, but your emotions are really involved in it. That's what's preventing it. And how old is your child? How old is your one child, Walter?
She's 4.
She's 4. She's young. Okay.
Yeah.
Is her mom working?
No.
She ain't working either. She just living off that alimony.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a time clock. Okay. How long you been paying alimony right now? How long has it been? It looks like it's fresh.
No, I've been paying about 2 years.
So you got about a year left? You got about a year left?
Well, let's see. About a year and a half.
Okay. You got a year and a half and you'll be free. So if you start working on getting out of debt right now, by the time that year and a half comes, she'll be the last debt you have and you will be free. And the only thing you have to pay is child support. And even when that happens, you could pay a year in advance. So you don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I don't care how much it is. I don't care if it was $1,000 a month. You'll pay it. Here, I'm going to pay the whole year right now.
Yeah, it's more than that, but.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It won't matter. My child was $1,100 a month plus everything else.
Because daycare, did you have to pay daycare too?
Not all of it.
Right,
the majority of it.
Pro rata, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Right. So like some states split it 50-50. This one, Virginia, it does it pro rata.
It won't matter once you get out of debt. You won't care.
Yeah. So, but I mean, yeah. I thought it interesting concept. You know what I'm saying? But I promise I'm not emotionally involved with her. Like,
no, I'm not saying involved with her. I'm saying you're emotionally involved, period.
Oh. What do you mean about like, I guess I don't understand.
Emotionally
involved with what?
When I look at you, you seem frustrated. You seem like you're looking for a fix to get out of it, to change it. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. I'm just, and I'm saying it in a way because I was you at your age. I was you.
Yeah.
And it looks, you seem like you can tell, like, I could tell, like, you're believing that it's no way out of it, maybe, or something. It's going to take too long or something like that. There's many things that I used to think about back then, but get out of debt and you'll see.
Well, because like my house, I'm going to have to be paying on that for like 30 years.
No, you don't. You can sell it. You don't have to pay on it 30 years. Walk away from it if you want to. You don't want to pay on it anymore. Walk away. It doesn't matter. You can just pack your stuff up and leave and say, hey, bank, call it the bank and say, hey, bank, I'm not paying on the house anymore. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Well, I got a tenant in there.
You got what?
I got a tenant in my house.
Okay, give the tenant notice. Give them 30-day notice. Hey, man, I'm leaving. You got 30 days to get out. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. VA, let me tell you something, Walter. VA loans are the worst loan. I don't even know why they give VA loans to people that give their life to the country. Those loans make absolutely no sense. They're the most horrible loans ever. And there's a reason why you don't have to put any money down and all that other stuff. It just, you know why you don't have to put any money down? Because they knew you didn't have any money in the first place. That's why it's attractive to you.
Yeah. Well,
you can't buy anything without your own money. No mortgage in the world makes anybody a homeowner, Walter. No mortgage.
Yeah.
It makes you a loan owner. You're a loan owner.
Yeah. No, I see that now because I think Robert Kiyosaki was the first one to say that a house is not an asset, right?
It's not. Unless you own it.
Yeah.
If you own it, yeah, it's an asset. But if you don't own it, no, it's not.
Yeah. But even that, like, stuff breaks on your house. Like, I had to replace the HVAC system. That was like $5,000.
You had to charge that too, huh? You had to charge it.
Let's see. That was a couple years ago. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then your roof. You got to replace the roof like every 10 years or 15 or however. I think.
What do you got a house or a townhouse? What do you have?
I got a house, like a one-story.
You got HOA dues and all that stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, it was good like that, but the other thing is like a house traps you into that area, so like you can't go anywhere.
You're exactly right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly right.
Yeah, you can't, like, if you gotta take a job somewhere else, you can't.
Exactly.
So
that's why I would never do that. I don't want to be trapped.
So you don't own any.
Nope.
So you just rent.
Yes. So do you.
Yeah, I rent now.
You know the difference between me and you?
What?
I know I'm not a homeowner.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
I own the debt. I own the responsibility.
You're the loan owner, yes.
Yeah.
You're taking care of the bank's property.
Right.
And you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess they say cars and kids are like the biggest, constant.
Only when you're in debt. They're not expensive if you're not in debt. I promise you.
Okay.
They're not. Nothing's. Put it this way, Walter. Nothing's expensive when you're out of debt. Nothing's expensive.
Yeah.
That's an illusion.
Okay. All right.
I can help you, Walter.
No, I did. I do it.
I can help. You know what? Let me tell you something, Walter. I can change your life. I can change your life forever. You'll be thanking me for the rest of your life. And that's not bragging. I'm not even bragging. I'm just saying something. No. And not just me, other members of the SMD family can help you in every single way.
Yeah. All right.
You're young, man. I wish somebody would have told me what I'm telling you at your age. I wish to God somebody, especially with one kid. I had 3 biologically mine. You have 1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't adopt those other 2. She's been trying to get me to do
that. Oh, thank God you didn't do that. Thank God you didn't do that.
Some states, that doesn't matter, though.
I know. That's true, too.
Yeah, some states, they'll make you pay on those other kids.
Yes, they will. Never put yourself in that situation again, ever.
Yeah. I mean, you know, not that I wouldn't get married again, but you know.
I mean, if you like marriage, I don't discourage marriage. This is what I'm telling you though, Walter. Once you get out of debt, you will never marry you won't even forget about marriage. You won't even date a person in debt, Walter. You won't even have sex with a person in debt, let alone marry. It sounds extreme, doesn't it? But it's true.
Well, because that's like 90% of everybody's in debt.
Walter, I wouldn't even have sex with a person in debt, because I wouldn't want to have a chance to being legally obligated to that person for the next 18 years of my life. I wouldn't even do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want no accident, a possibility of an accident. I wouldn't, if she had $100,000 worth of student loan debt, I would be like, I'm not locking myself to you. No.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I did with my first one. She was
what?
My daughter, she was kind of an accident. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Just say it like that. That was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. I mean, like,
they don't make you love your daughter any less. Okay. Don't listen to people outside in the world. Don't listen to them.
Yeah. But because she got pregnant like right when we met. So you know.
How much debt are you in, Walter?
With like total?
Yes.
Because my mortgage,
including your house.
Right, yeah. Probably like 250,000.
Okay. That's the price of your slave papers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people, that's what I said in the chat, like most people will never see that, will never be able to produce that cash in their life. You know what I'm saying?
That's what, if you believe, that's a belief. If you believe that, yeah.
Oh.
If you believe you can, you will. If you believe that you can pay a house in cash, you can. When you get out of debt, put it this way, Walter, let me put it this way. When you get out of debt, the price of houses will no longer matter to you. I don't care the price of a house. When I go buy a house, because I don't care what they're selling it for. That has nothing to do with me. I don't pay full price for anything. When you have cash, you don't have to pay full price for anything. That's only for people who finance stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you pay
Huh?
So you pay like, you end up paying more than the actual price.
Nobody gets anything on sale when you finance it. So with the price of a house, when you saw your price of your house and you're financing it for 30 years, the price of the house doesn't apply to you. That only applies to people who pay cash, not you.
Yeah. Because after you pay down a 30-year mortgage, you end up paying like probably what, 150% of the value of the house?
Whatever it is, I don't know.
I mean, depending on, I think mine is like 150, 160% value that you end up paying.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. I mean,
no, I mean, does it make sense to pay that much more than for the house than what it's worth?
I mean, I get inflation. You know what I'm saying?
Not inflation. No, has nothing to do with inflation.
Well, I mean, the interest.
Only people that finance stuff pay interest.
Right. So, and then even the way the way the loan is set up, it's like so that most of it is going towards principal, or most of it is going towards interest, and then only at 15 years do you start paying the principal.
Whatever the banks throw in there, it doesn't matter, right? VA loans are for people that cannot afford homes. They refuse to accept it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people I'm stationed with, they buy a lot of homes and they sell them for more.
That's what they tell you. You can't believe people in debt.
Yeah.
I can change your life, man.
All right, man.
I like your questions though, man. And I know my responses sound harsh. And the reason why,
no.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Right.
I'm 100%, non-emotional here. You know what I'm saying? And
Where you live? What state you live?
If you're doing, you ever call into Kevin Samuel's show, that's gonna be some harsh stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, he cuts. He has women calling in now, but like, and a lot of the women don't like it. But when he had guys calling in there, then he was harsh with them. He was.
I've some people pointed me to his channel. I've listened to him a couple times. I really don't listen to. To finance stuff I'll listen to, but when they start talking about relationships and baby daddy and stuff, I don't really pay attention to that stuff, because in the way I look at it is, if you want to avoid bad relationships, don't date any people in debt.
Yeah.
If they got if you go see Walter, if you see a fine girl, right? Say like you see, ooh, she's bad, her body's bad, she look bad, but you look in her hand and she has a finance cell phone in her hand, the date's done.
Yeah, no, I heard you said that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't date a woman with a finance cell phone.
Yeah. So, but he talks about he talks about image and he talks about careers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But his consultations are like probably $850. That's, I mean, I get it though. Like, you know, that's what the price is. So.
I mean, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, you know. I'm not, but I just it's really simple. It's really simple.
Yeah,
you're young,
honestly,
dude.
that's the price. That's the average. Because I've seen what these dating coaches and shit, or what these dating coaches charge, and it's about $750. So I mean, that's I guess that's the market rate for consulting is around there. You know what I'm saying? So you just. If you do need a consultant, then you just gotta suck it up and just drop the dough. You know what I'm saying?
It counts on what you're looking for. If you're looking for that, what they have to offer. I'm not saying that he's good, bad. I just don't really. I don't know, because people put it this way, Walter. People believe money is a look. You believe if you see somebody dressed nice, if you see somebody's house, you see somebody's car. You believe that makes you believe that they have money. I get the purpose of it, but money is not a look. That's an illusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna take I was gonna do career advice for him, but
he probably got some good. I'm not knocking what he does. I don't really listen to him. I'm just saying I'm not knocking what he does or what he says or if he's valid or whatever, right? That's whatever, right? But but if the advice he gives you and you really understand it and can use it, great, take it. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, so were you I guess as far as like getting back out into the real world, if I do get out of the military, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a whole different thing, because there's no safety nets if I get out. You know what I'm saying?
Are you still in the military?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How many more years you got?
1.
Okay. And when you say get out of the military and safety net, what do you mean by that? I don't really understand what you're saying.
So, like, for example, during the pandemic, right? Like at least Virginia, everybody was suffering. Everybody was people couldn't pay their rent. I'm getting hit up left and right by especially a lot of the women, like they're hitting me up left and right, trying to be in my vicinity so they can. Some of them will come right now and say it, like, "Hey, can you sponsor me on OnlyFans or can you know what I'm saying?" Like they're in their last leg. They have to rely on stuff like that, and or they have to like be like, "Hey, I'm short of my rent," and so you know. Last night, I because I work at Domino's Pizza. Last night, some girls that like they were like, "Hey, I'll do this for a slice of pizza." Like they're really desperate. You know what I'm saying? We're thriving during this, because we're still getting paid. We still got paid the same rate.
You said women they say those type of things to you? They say that stuff?
Yeah. Well, last night, well, because I guess.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
Well, I don't want to get your channel,
No, give me an example. That's cool. Whatever.
Well, okay. So last night I was taking, because I deliver pizza on bikes at Domino's, right? So like for a side thing, because most of my check goes to Alan to my wife, and so I was taking my bags out, taking my delivery bags out of the back of my bike, and this girl came up, or a group of girls came up, and one of them was like, you know, oh, you got any pizza? And I was, and her friends were like, no, we don't have any. I don't have. He doesn't have any pizza. Like, he just made his delivery. So she was like, oh, I'll suck your dick for a slice of pizza, you know.
That sounds like prostitutes.
Yeah.
Then you say, no, thank you. I don't pay for sex. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm the wrong customer. I'm not a John. See you later. I mean, if that's their hustle, that's their hustle. But they don't know that you're not a John until you tell them. So you say, hey, I don't do that. Goodbye.
I don't think she was I don't think she was necessarily.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she is.
If she said she'll do that for pizza, yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But other ones would just hit me up, and be like, you know, hey, can you sponsor me on OnlyFans, or hey, can you help me out with my rent?
You text them back and say no, and don't ask me that, and say don't ask me that again ever.
Yeah,
that's what you respond with.
Yeah, but so they're in a desperate position, whereas like we're the only ones getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And then most of the stores around there are still open. They have these military discount signs, and so pandemic didn't really affect us, but everybody else, they're losing their jobs. They're having to make cutbacks, and we're not.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by the safety net.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying, because you have a government job. Yes. So right now, this is what you need to do. Since you have a safety net, you need to get out of debt while you can, because you have a safety net. Right now, you have a guaranteed income.
Right.
Right now is the time to pay off your debt. You're never going to pay off that house. Let it go. Sell it. Do whatever you need to do. Get out of it. You're never going to pay it off. Get out of it. You got one of the worst loans in the United States. Get out of it. Go get you an apartment. Live on base. Whatever you need to do. Because this is what I did, Walter. I moved when I was in debt. I had a fancy high-rise apartment, fancy Lexus, all that stupid nonsense. And what I did was moved out of that and moved into a room in my sister's house.
Yeah.
At 40.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I did what it took to get out of debt. I don't care what slaves think about what I do. I don't listen to people in debt.
Yeah.
They don't even know what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I got a 2-bedroom right now. I'm in a 2-bedroom. So it's pretty cheap.
Your mortgage? What's your mortgage?
My mortgage is $1350 or 12. It dropped down because of taxes, actually. So it's like $1280.
What state you live again? I'm sorry. What state you live
Virginia.
in? Virginia. Okay.
Norfolk, right? Because that big ass base is in Norfolk.
Gotcha.
Right. So
you need to see me. You need to come see me, Walter.
All right, man. Yeah, I got you.
You need to come see me, because I can help you out of this situation. It's going to sound harsh and crazy, but I can.
Yeah.
I'll change it. I'll have you ready. By the time you leave the military, I'll have you ready.
All right. I appreciate that.
So right there, you see my website scrolling on the bottom there?
Yeah, SavingsMinusDebt.com.
Yeah, just go there, sign up for the free 30-minute consultation, and we can talk more, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I know other people want to come in. So
I appreciate you jumping on, man. I do.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sir.
All right.
Later. Wow. Wow. That was a very interesting conversation, man. That was shout out to Quentin Cameron for the $5 Cash App. Shout out to Jewel for the $20. Oh, let me read these notes, because you guys be leaving me notes too, and for to tell Walt a member will pay. Oh man. Shout out to Jewel for the $20 Cash App to help Walt pay for his first month's consultation. Pay for his monthly consultation. So because it's $19.97 per month. So she's putting out the first month. Okay. If I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying that right, Jewel. But shout out to Jewel for that. So Walter, if you're listening, she paid for your first month. All right. So we'll figure out how to do that on a monthly basis. But see, that's what the SMD family members do. We want to help you get out of that situation, man. We really do. Okay. And for sure, we can help you do that. That's amazing. Thank you, Jewel. Let me give that reply. Man, that was amazing. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, Quentin. All right, let me see what you guys are saying, because this is important. I know we've been out 2 hours, 46 minutes. Okay. Hyphy says Walter is too caught up in this streaming era. He needs to put more focus into his real life before he takes any career consulting classes. He needs to yeah. And I hope you understand that, Walter. That's exactly, because right now, again, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, what they do, but right now, I don't think expensive consultations are going to help you right now. I don't think that. James Sandman says, I got so much respect for you, for LJ taking this much time with the young brother. This is my passion, James. It's my passion. When I see a brother like Walter, I see myself. I remember being married at that age, being deep in debt, responsible with children and kids, didn't see any way out. I didn't have anybody to ask because I didn't know what questions to ask. I didn't know. SR said his wife definitely used him. You got to watch out for those dependopotamus. I never heard that before. That's crazy. I like that, SR. Okay. E-Man says, do something strange for a piece of pizza. Yeah, you better believe I know what that is. And Walter, I don't have women coming up to me asking me those kind of questions. I think they can look at me and know better to ask such a question. That's just the way it is, right? Mecca says, Walter, these girls see you as a mark. Unfortunately, they believe you're weak enough to trick off cash, right? And that is true. People see weakness. They can see weakness. I don't see a woman coming up to me saying, hey, will you pay for my my OnlyFans page? That would never happen. That I would just look at them and say, why would you ask me such a question? It just doesn't make any sense, right? Queen of South says, you need to focus on getting your finances and life together. Leave them hookers alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Ivy says, look at Walter denying it. That's a trend of bad judgment with women. It is, because Walter, they can see it. They can see that kind of that doesn't happen in my life. It's never happened in my life. Don't get me wrong. That's never really happened in my life. But I'm not saying that I haven't been weak with women I've been with. Okay, I'm not saying that. I just didn't know myself at that time, Walter. Now that I know myself, stuff like that doesn't happen. Put it this way, Walter. The way a woman looks does not affect me. I don't care how a woman looks. I mean, I'm attractive to women that look good, but just because she looks good doesn't mean I'm just going to say, hey, you can spend all my money. You can do whatever. No, that doesn't happen. I don't care how you look. If you're in debt, I won't even have sex with you. E-Man says, I bet they were regular girls. I don't know what kind of women say they will do something for a piece of pizza. I know I'm not going to be dealing with any kind of that. NC Big says, Walter is being tricked and these ladies are targeting him. They target him. Yeah, for sure. They can see you that you're in the state that you're in, because I guarantee you, Walter, you probably meet these women and you probably tell them your situation. I'm going through a divorce, blah, 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 this and that. Shout out to James Sandman for the $19.99 super chat for the second month. He needs some. For the second month. Thank you. Thank you. I got to figure out how I'm oh, I know how to do that. I can do that the same way I did with we did with Nicer. Okay, so I know how to do it. I figure. So what they're going to do, Walter, you got 2 months paid right now for consulting with me. 2 months are paid. Okay, don't worry. What I'll do is take that money, go get a prepaid, one of those fillable cards, and then I'll give you the card number. Then you can sign up for the service. Remember, it's 2 months because it's going to run out after 2 months. It's going to be up to you to keep up after that. So shout out to Jules. Shout out to James Sandman. This is what we do here. This is what we do here, Walter. This is called the SMD family. This is what we do. Okay, I'm just the bobblehead. I'm just the speaker. It's all about love, help, and get you out of debt. So situations like that, you will never be in situations like that. Thank you, Atticus. Appreciate it. I like this channel. I'll be coming back. Please don't forget to subscribe, sir. Appreciate you joining, man. Careless Whisper. Oh, Walter is handsome and a genuine guy. I hate the woman took him. And you know, Walter, you're a good looking dude, man. You just don't know it. You don't know it. Not only do your looks count, Walter, but you have to have a certain kind of, you see the way I am? I'm not being an asshole. I'm not being like, hey, I'm all this and that. No, I know me. A woman wouldn't come up to me and say, hey man, can you sponsor my OnlyFans page? I'll be like, what? Are you talking to me? That's what I would say. Are you talking to me? Why would you think I would do that? That's what I want to know. What am I doing wrong for you to come up to me and even ask me that question? I must be doing something wrong. Do I got the wrong pair of shoes on or something? Or what's missing so I can change it so that doesn't accidentally happen again? Because that's clearly an accident. Okay. Queen of the South says, I hate to see you men lost like that. It's like this, Walter. Let me tell you something, man. Women, it's something about the security of a man that women like. Women like security. Now, I'm not saying security like you take care of them. I don't really know how to describe that part, but they want to know they are with a man. That's what they want to know. They want a woman. If they can run all over you, Walter, if they can run all over you, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. And I'm not saying run all over you like you're a punk pussy and all this. No, I'm saying that. I guess that is it, but I don't know how to describe that part. That's very difficult. I know I'm not saying in the right words. Usually Hyphy comes in and says the right words. If Hyphy, if you know what I'm trying to say, please put it in the comments so I can put it up there. Thank you, Nicer. Shout out to Quentin and Jewel for that. 2 months paid. So Walter, I'm gonna go probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go get a card. I'm gonna put that money on a card. I'm gonna give you the card number. I'm going to have you sign up for the service and we're going to get started. You got 2 months paid right now. Okay. Sandman says, what you just did, you got my full support, LJ. Thank you, James. I appreciate it, man. Again, this is my passion. I want everybody to be free. I want everybody to be rich. I want everybody to have endless amounts of money. Like, I want you guys to all figure out that life is not even expensive. It only seems expensive when you're in debt. I don't want you to be fooled by all these people on YouTube channels because they're dressed nice, their house looks nice. I don't want you to be fooled by that shit, by that stuff. All that stuff is don't be fooled by that stuff. Okay? Yes, they are, Herbert. They are. But he's early 30s. He's good. Okay, you live and learn, you get out of it, whatever, right? Queen of South says, I will pay for 6 months for Walter. Okay, all you got to do, hey, do you know if you want to, you can do CashApp or you can do, here's my CashApp, Queen of the South. I think you probably already know it. There's the CashApp, and I'll put all this money on the card. I'm not keeping any of this money. I'll put it on the card, and then it'll be, you put it on there. And then we'll walk through it, Walter. Appreciate it, Queen of the South. Jewel says, I want it to be anonymous. Oh, okay. All right, Jewel, make sure you put, hey, you guys put it this way. When you guys want to be anonymous, put that in there, okay? Because I didn't know. But thank you, Jewel. I appreciate you. You know I do. Fred Moore says, wow, good looking out, Jewel. Thank you, James. I'd say that. Okay. Herbert says, okay. All right. Herbert James got the second month. If you want to do the third, or I'll add it all up, you guys, and then I'll add up the total months. And then once everybody's money comes in, right now I got 40. Okay. Right now he has 2 months. Okay. He has 2 months right now. Nice says Herbert. Nice says Herbert. His lack of boundaries is ruining him. Yes. I bet there are dude vultures taking advantage of him also. I bet you everybody does when you're weak. Yes, we are, Jewel. I appreciate you. I do. C Shields. May I come up and ask a question? Yes, sir. There's the link. Command V. There is the link there. I hope that wasn't too late. But there you go, C Shields. You don't have to get on the camera if you don't choose to. Fred Moore says, shout out to the chat. This channel is awesome. This is a family. What's up, Frank Lopes? What's going on? Trying to catch up. Nicer says, I agree, Herbert, that he needs that too. He does. Okay, you guys are firing off this stuff. Where's Hyphy at? Okay. If Walter comes on Discord, I'll consult with him. Hey, Walter, look into the details of this video. You can join the Discord server, and Hyphy's and other family members in there. I'll consult him for free regarding women, relationships, and dealings. None of that beta male or MGTOWBS. I don't know what that means because I'm 50. So Hyphy's my young version of consulting, so he can keep me hip. Hey, LJ, this means that. Oh, okay, cool. This means that. Okay. Oh man, this is nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Shout out to Frank Lopes. Shout out to Frank Lopes for $100 for you, Walter. They're paying for your session, sir. I want you to understand how important this is. $100 out for Frank Lopes. That's $140 paid up. Oh shoot, you guys are coming through. 1 second here. Shout out to Darkman Jeff, $10. Another. Now we're up to $150. Walter, do you see? There's something that you're in right now that people are taking advantage of you. The SMD family is here to get you out of that situation. And once you're out of this, Walter, I guarantee you this will never happen to you again. I promise you, it'll never happen to you again. Man, you guys, let me tell you something, Walter. I didn't even expect this myself, sir. I didn't even expect that. I didn't expect any of that. And it's still coming in. What we got here? Shout out to Quentin Cameron for the $5 super chat. I mean, Cash App, excuse me, Cash App. I hope I haven't been saying super chat. This is man, this is nothing. It's man. Okay, that's 150. That's 170. Shout out to Herbert Walker, 1999 super chat. Another one. You paid all the way through I don't even, was that a year? What is 150, 60? What's that? Is that a year now? I think that's a year now, ain't it? Shout out to Herbert. Thank you, sir. That's that retirement debt-free money. All right, let me get back up here. You guys are shooting some you guys are making me work right now. I gotta okay. Walter, none of this is all right. Walter says, so none of y'all got hit up more during the pandemic from girls on the last leg? Because Walter, you're thinking the wrong way, okay? Don't worry about what people outside of you do. Okay, don't worry about that. Queen of South says, Walter 100, I hate to see you get, oh, she's saying to him, okay, get used by those women. I heard your story on the power, on power. Oh, Walter, you was on power. I know. Oh man. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Now, Walter just gave. Okay, wait. Okay. Shout out to Walter for the $120 Cash App. Okay. This now I appreciate it. I do, but I'm confused a little bit. Okay. $120 Cash App from Walter. Now I appreciate it. Maybe you're just saying, "Hey, I help you. Thank you for your advice." You're returning, and I might be saying it wrong. Okay, so I'm not ungrateful. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. But I appreciate that. Maybe you're saying, "I appreciate your advice," and I do, and I thank you. Okay, that's. But it's honestly about you. I want to help you, Walter. I do, man. I do, and maybe this is emotionally said, LJ, I want to help you, SMD. I get it. I get that part. I get it, man. But we want to help you first. And giving is great. Giving is good. I know I'm saying it wrong, but you guys are throwing me off my program right now. All the love is just throwing me off, right? And then not many things except Jimbo can throw me off. No, I'm not messing with you, Jimbo. I'm messing with you, Jimbo. Okay. I don't even know if you're still in here, but Jimbo's throwing me off. All right, man. This is amazing. I know you guys see him up here. I'm hardcore, blah, 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 but I have a soft side. I do. Yellow says, I want to help Walter too, but I know better than to fight at Queen of South. I don't know what that means, but Nicer says, a lot of them younger women, ratchet, better to leave them alone. Just walk right past them like Denzel did in the Malcolm X movie. That's what you got to do. Life or business, you must not show any sort of simp behavior. And, once you get out of debt, man, let me tell you something. You're just a different dude, man. I'm a totally different dude. I can't even now. I'm just different. I really am. I'm just different. Once you get out of debt, you'll be totally different. But let me tell you guys something. This SMD love, man, you guys threw me I didn't expect all this, all the love. I'm replying to everybody. 1 second here. This is just, I thank you guys all, man. SMD family member, you guys give me this money. I'm gonna go put it on this card, and then we're gonna load you up, man. Okay, Walter. Hey, Walter, shoot me an email before I forget. Here's my email, Walter. Shoot me an email so I can stay in contact with you. SavingsMinusDebt. Right there. All right, let me make sure because I don't want to miss you guys. Okay, Queen of South says, I will do Cash App. Okay, Queen. Appreciate you. Herbert Walker says, I used to be like Walter. I read No More Mr. Nice. Oh, okay. I read No More Mr. Nice Guy, and that book changed my life. Okay. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Walter. I really do, man. You're young. You ain't an ugly dude. All right. You just need to get that. Let me put it this way, Walter. When you get the confidence, it's an energy that you let out, and women can see it. They can sense it. I don't know how to describe it because you can't smell it, touch it, taste it. But when you walk in a room, they just go, oh, yeah, it's not a bad thing. I don't know. I can't describe that part. That's different. Dark Man says this dude needs some mental counseling too. I can imagine the mental anguish he's going through. I can see it. I could see myself when I was in my 30s where he's at. I could see myself, but I didn't know to ask. Mecca says, that's what's up. Y'all looking out for Walter. That's what we do. That's what the SMD family do. That's what we do here. If you guys want to join this, I know we're over 3 hours. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I know we're over 3 hours. You want to join? Come on in. Dominique Stokes, men go their own way. Okay. Jewel says it's hard to write a detailed description in the CashApp. Right. Yeah. But next time too, if you guys want to, if you want it to be like anonymous, or you want to read, just shoot me a CashApp, right? And then say, check your email, LJ. That way you can write something in there and then I'll read it, check the email, and then I can do what you guys want me to say or do. Okay. So if you want to make it anonymous, or you want me to say something, shoot me an email at the same time, or say, check your email, LJ, and then I'll do that. Okay. Before I go on there. Thank you, Hyphy. There's the Discord server. You guys can click on there today at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right. I will definitely be on there to catch that too. Now, I want, for those of you guys that are new to the channel, and you guys want some solid advice, I'm nice. Okay. I'm nice. Now, it's out of love, nothing but love. Just like Frank Lope says, nothing but love. Appreciate you, Frank. I really do, man. I really do. So I'm gonna add this money up, and then I'm gonna get with Walter, and then we're gonna put the card in there. Same thing we did with Nicer. Same thing. Areno says it's Areno from oh man, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Now remember you guys, I told you I was talking to a young man from Ireland. This is him from Ireland. What's up, LJ? Women feel secure with a man when they know that you won't change for them. Exactly. So you won't change for them, and you won't break your principles for nothing. What's up, man? You guys need to check out his channel, or his Instagram. Check out his Instagram and put your name in there, so they can check you out on Instagram. This is a brother. He don't have that many videos and stuff up there, but you can see the quality of his stuff. You can tell that he's dead serious about what he's doing. Dead serious. I was like, man, I might have to hire this dude to dress me when I start getting out on stage, and when I start traveling and stuff. I'm gonna say, hey, Reno, man, hey, man, put me together. I don't want to know all that. Said just say, hey, LJ, here's your outfit. Put it on. That's all I want to do. Frank Lope says, pay it forward, brother. I will. I will. Nah, man, I'm about to go buy me some Jordans. Sorry, Frank. No, I'm not going to do that. So, Mina. Oh, my God, that's crazy. Yeah, Fred, that's the love, man. That's the love. This is what we do here. It's the SMD family. SMD family. E-Man says that's almost a whole year. Exactly. That's almost a whole year. You good. Nicer says, oh man, the love is real. It's real. Anyways, okay. You guys are firing off these comments. I'm trying to catch up here. Let me catch up. Okay. Herbert said that already. Shout out to Herbert. Yellow J says this can't be Walter's never again moment. Yes. Thank you, Yellow J. This is your never again moment. Never again moment. That's exactly what it is. Life for a Business says the show is good. That Jimbo guy took his dislike away. Okay, I haven't even checked. Oh, that's funny. Yes, thank you, Nicer. Appreciate it. Jewel says, Walter, forget about those leeching women, please. Hey, Jewel, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him to the. He's not even gonna consider that, because that type of woman is attracted to Walter for a particular reason. They can see the moment in time, because this is just a temporary moment, Walter. It's just temporary, right? You're only weak right now. Okay, don't worry about that. It's not forever. Oh, you did? Okay, let me see. I just sent. Okay, wait. Am I confused here? What am I doing here? Okay, wait a minute. All right, I think I'm confused. Okay, I oh, okay. I did that. Oh, I'm so dumb. God darn it. Okay, I apologize. I apologize, Queen of the South. Okay. She put Walter's name in there. It mixed it up. God dog it. I'm sorry, Queen of the South. I do. Shout out to Queen of the South for the $120 Cash App. It wasn't Walter. I said that wrong. Please forgive me. Okay, I'm sorry. Shout out to Queen of the South for the $120 Cash App for Walter. All right. That's what it is. I apologize. Queen of the South, please forgive me. Please don't block the channel and leave me for saying that. Okay. I was the confused one. All right. Thank you. All right. I am sorry, Queen of the South. Please forgive me. All right. That's the Queen of the South sent that, not Walter. Me. I messed up. Okay. Now that means you are like, let me add that up. 120, 170, 120, and one. You're well over a year. Okay. You're well over a year. Thank you, Queen of the South. Okay. Please forgive me. All right. Yeah, you got, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. All right. Like 3 hours twice. Now, Tony, I'm cool with him, man. I gotta reach out to him because I didn't know that. Not that he has to tell me. I'm just saying I would have loved to been on that show. And if you've been on there twice, Walter, and you're still sounding the way you're sounding today, that means you're still there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys, I see you guys. All right. All right. All right. I'm getting there. I'm catching up. Forgive me, Queen of the South. Forgive me. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I apologize. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. James Sandman says, peace and blessing to all that helped this young man. This is an excellent group of people over here. Appreciate you. I am too pretty to fight anyone. Thanks for the, hey, you know what? Did you get, hey, like I said, Walter, don't forget to shoot me an email, man. Don't forget to shoot me an email. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right. Frank Lope says, glad to help, brother. Thank you, sir. Herbert Walker says, Queen of the South, I'm heading to North Carolina. Can't wait to taste the barbecue. Damn, that's making me hungry even talking about that. Yellow J says, for future reference, why is my super chat amount fixed at $1 amount? How can I change that? That's weird. Is it? You know what's so funny? I don't know. I don't know. I got to look that up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know what's so crazy? I was, Ramil made me a moderator on his channel, and I tried to send him a super chat, and it wouldn't let me. It kept denying me. I don't know. I got to figure that out too. I don't know. It's weird. James Sandman says, work on yourself first, Walter. Women not going no place. Shout out to Ray319. Welcome. Welcome becoming a new member. And if you want to be a member, here you go. All you got to do is click the join. That's the YouTube members only, SMD members only group. Let's see. GBM84 squared. If I buy a house cash but only pay property taxes, is that cool in your opinion? Most definitely. Because look at it this way, GBM84. There are millions, there's trillions of dollars in mortgage loan debt. Trillions with a T. That means there are millions of people that believe they're homeowners. Just believe it. You pay your house off, you are a homeowner. Those millions of people are loan owners. They just believe they're homeowners. You will be a true homeowner. Thank you for welcoming him, Jewel. Appreciate you. Again, Queen of the South, please forgive me for that mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Dave Sincere says, because that's why you guys said when I popped it up, I was like, wait a minute, why is he giving me $120? We're just helping. Okay. All right. I did that wrong. Dave Sincere says, when I was his age, I didn't have the internet. I had to man up and figure it out. Like most of us, Walter is blessed to have this platform. Totally blessed. Totally blessed. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with you guys before I mess up again. Walter says, men going their own way, guys that avoid. James Sandman says, Walter, thank you for having the courage to talk about your situation. Some young person will see this video in the future and will be helped. Sure will. Thank you, James, for pointing that out. Yellow J says, it only shows $4.99 when I hit the super chat. How can I change it? You should be able to put I don't know, man. You should be able to put in any amount you want. I'm not sure. It might be your settings, Yellow J. I don't know. I have to Google that. I mean, I have to YouTube that because I'm not sure why is that. If anybody in here that may know, please assist Yellow J. I'm not sure about that. Amina says the term we young women use today is big dick energy. The term we young women use. Oh, okay. The term we use today is big dick energy. Gotcha. Gabriel says, damn, a lot of people in live today, LJ. Yes, it's a lot of love on here. Hey, Reno, do your throw in your the name of your Instagram, man. Throw in your name of your Instagram if you're still in here. Thank you, Hyphy. Appreciate you, man. Now, when you get in there, Walter, because I'm gonna tell you, Hyphy's gonna give it to you raw. That's why everybody in the room was begging Hyphy to get on this live, okay? All right, but he's gonna bring it to you in there. He's gonna bring it to you in the Discord server. He just posted the Discord server. Sign up, okay? Thank you, appreciate it, Queen. I didn't mean to do that to you. I apologize. Thank you. You guys are just coming at with the love left and right. I'm all confused. I'm like, what the beep, super chat, beep. It's like, man, okay, they want to help Walter. Okay, there we go. Okay, Reno. Thank you for plugging my IG. Thanks again for the advice you gave me last week, LJ. My Instagram is this. Fine, look him up, man. You can tell that brother right there. Look at the time. I want you to, when you look at his videos, okay? Look at the time that you could tell he put into his videos. This is not just pop open your phone and record me. It's not like that, okay? So he reached out to me from Ireland, okay? Ireland. He reached out to me from Ireland. That's cool, man. Queen of South says, I am so proud of my competent black men like LJ on this channel. Thank you, Queen of the South. Appreciate you. You gotta, it's something about being confident in yourself when you meet women, because they can see it. They can see it. They can feel it. It's not that you have to be an a-hole. It's not that. It's like, I don't know. It's very difficult. Like, for example, let me give an example, Walter, if you're still here. If I was going out on a date and I see a woman with a phone in her hand, I'm gonna say, hey, did you pay for that phone? How much was that phone? And if she says she mentioned that she's making payments, I'll be like, okay, well, that's strike one. If you got car payments, that's strike two. If you got student loan payments on top of all that stuff, that's strike three. And they say, hey, is this relationship going to go further? I'm going to say, no, it's not. And they're going to ask, why? You're not attracted to me? I say, yeah, I'm attracted to you. They're going to say, why not? You're in debt. What are you going to do about that? Because I'm not going to tie myself to somebody in debt, because people in debt believe if you're not in debt and you have money and you get with somebody that's in debt, they're going to start to believe that you should start paying for their debt. That's what they're going to start doing. And you can't do that. Don't do that ever. Okay. GBM84 says, this is a great channel. Saw you on O'Shea. This is great. Thank you for, hey, by the way, GB, thank you for telling me that you came from O'Shea, because I like to give O'Shea shout outs to let him know. Ramil, all those guys. Man, these bugs, man. These gnats. I'm not used to this down south. Gnats are bad. Okay. Shout out to Walter. Stay up, big bro. See, nothing but love. Thank you for coming over, GB. Appreciate it. Gabriel said, what happened to Jimbo? I don't know. He probably left. Darkman says, Hyphy gives it to you raw and uncut. So be ready, Walter. Shout out to Yellow J. I didn't see you guys down. I'm trying to catch up. You guys are showing a lot of love and comment. Let me catch up. All right. Yellow J. Shout out to Yellow J. 1999 super chat. It's a slider. Found it. Add to. Oh, okay. It's a slider. Add to Walter. Oh, another. Okay. I'll catch up. You guys are coming at me left and right. Appreciate it. If the service is paid, added to a debt payment. Okay, I'm gonna add it all in there. We'll figure this all out, because you guys are showing a lot of love. He's like, you guys gonna have him paid up for like 2 years. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. Shout out to Amina for the $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Amina. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. That's what you're going to get from here. That's what you're going to get, Walter. This is what you're going to get. SMD is about love here. We're going to give it to you raw, as you can see. Now, I don't want to scare you away from Hyphy's advice, okay? I don't want to scare you away from that, all right? But it is the way it is, all right? Oh, it's pronounced Migto is a cow, okay. Super chat goes up to 99. Righteous Media Group, y'all fixing rock. I'm glad I'm debt free apart from child support. Welcome. Yep. Can't do nothing about that. You got to ride that out. Ain't nothing you can do about the child support part. You got to ride that out. Hyphy, I agree. We should definitely support Black businesses. You guys are chit-chatting. James Sandman, LJ, when do the right thing, it comes back to you? Oh, okay. When you do the right thing, it comes back to you. That is true. Yes, it does, James. Yes, it does. Always tenfold. It just keeps happening. And you guys know, when you guys give me that money for the super chat and the Cash App, I'm going down there. I'm going to get a card, and we'll figure that part out, and then put it on there, or whatever. We'll figure that part out. Nice says you're gonna have to put chat on slow-mo soon. I know, right? Right? You guys are. I think today is just for Walter to jump on there and share his story. That alone shows that he is looking for an answer to get out. He's looking for an answer. Just listening to some of the things he said. You know, woman, hey, I'll give you this for some pizza. You know, that only happens to weak men. Okay, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. That kind of stuff, I don't really picture a woman ever coming up to me saying that. That just wouldn't happen. You know, that would be that would blow my mind. I'd be like, hey, what are you thinking? What am I? If a woman came up to me and said, hey, man, I'll suck your dick for a piece of pizza, I'll say, okay, what am I wearing to make you ask me that? Am I driving the wrong car? Is my hair, does my hair need to be cut? What's going on? Because something made you ask me that question. It's got to be me. You know what I'm saying? Queen of South says, love it. We are building on here. We're building on here, Walt 100, talking to Walt. Okay, appreciate it. Frank Loeb says, since day one, I felt all the love. Sometimes the truth hurts, but it's needed. Thank you, Lopes. Let me put this in here. Now we're going to end this at 3:30. Okay, so we got about 7 minutes now. We're going to get out of here because I got some work to do now. You guys put me in some work here. I got to do some work now. I got to do some math. Yeah, okay. This is added from there. That came from there. All right, let me put that in there. All right, let me see. I think I replied to everybody. I got to add this money up. And then we're going to do that. Okay, all right. Fred Moore says, look like I will be scheduling my free consultation this week. You are great, LJ. Appreciate it, Fred. Yeah, all you got to do is just go over there, set the time, set the time that works for you, and I'll make it happen. All right. Nicer says the truth doesn't hurt. The exposed lies hurt. The truth gets a bad rap. Now, let me tell you, before you guys that are new to the SMD family, Nicer she can go deep and knows how to put it in words. I don't know how to put that kind of stuff in words, right? I know what I'm thinking, but Nicer knows how to put that on paper. And so when you read it, you can understand it. Like it's the crazy that because Nicer and I, we talk in the background sometimes. And if I say something, she knows how to put it in words. And that's the same thing with Hyphy. If I'm saying something, Hyphy knows how to say it a better way, but in a way that it needs to be said, if that makes sense. Okay. But it's all love. It's love. We all want to get everybody ahead and free, because I'm gonna tell you, Walter, there's nothing in the world like financial freedom. It's nothing compares to it. And we're gonna make you an alien, Walter. We're gonna make you an alien. All right, we're gonna make you an alien. We're gonna make you a proud alien. Okay, we're aliens up in this joint. Herbert Walker says, Walter, all of us have been in debt. You're not alone. You're not alone. Frank Loeb says, well, have a blessed Sunday night. We're about to get off here. We got about 5 minutes left. What's up? MM. I'm gonna call you MM because I don't know how to pronounce your name. How long does it take after you file for Chapter 7 to receive your discharge letter? It's been almost 2 months since my 341 meeting, and I haven't received anything yet. Check your, I don't know. Check your, does anybody know that answer? Check your credit report too. See if it's on your credit report. When's the last time you looked into your credit report? Look on there because it most definitely will be stamped on your credit report. So look in there. If they haven't sent you the letter, look in there. Okay, we got about 5 minutes, you guys. 5 minutes left. Let me know. Anything, any other questions? There's my email. There is, I think Walter's pretty much maxed out for at least a year or two. I got to add that all up with 1997. Let's just say $20 times 12, 24. See what that adds up to. There we go. Again, if you guys want to join the members only group, I strongly suggest you do for tomorrow's live cast at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern time. There's the link to join the members only SMD family group. Queen of South said, check with the attorney that filed your chapter. Yeah, that's some good advice. Thank you. Simple, quick advice. Thank you, Queen of the South. Ask your lawyer. Hopefully did you get a lawyer to do that? Did you get a lawyer, MM, to do that? Hopefully you did. All right. Any other questions? We got about 3 minutes left. Any other questions? Yellow J says, my SMD member renewed yesterday. It's been a month celebration. You're right. I saw that. I was tripping. It was a 1 month already. That was like quick, man. That was quick. Okay, good. Call your lawyer up. Queen of, see, we keep it simple here. Simple here. Thank you, Queen of the South, keeping it simple. Ask your lawyer, say, hey man, what's up with that? But if it's ran through, log into your credit report because it will definitely be on there for sure. It'll be on there. Thank you, Nicer. All love, y'all. It's SMD. I'm telling you, this channel is going to be unlike any other channel on YouTube, any other channel. I promise you. You're going to get that hard love. You're going to get that good love. It's all going to be love for the better of your life. There's nothing like it. I didn't know it was going to turn into this, you guys. I did not know. I keep saying this. I didn't get out of debt and say, hey, I'm going to create this SMD channel and then I'm going to get on and then everybody's going to do love and we're going to have a family. It doesn't happen like that. Okay. I got out of debt and it just happened. It just happens. I'm just a talking head. I'm just a bobblehead. I love being on camera. It doesn't bother me. I've always been like that, you know. Okay, cool. I just rejoined the Discord server. Hyphy says 7 o'clock. All right. Reading STD is the name. Okay, cool. Thank you, SR, for telling us that so we know. Hey, Hyphy, you see that? So you know it's SR. 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. 2 minutes left. Anybody have any final words? Another amazing show. Didn't even know it was gonna transcend into this. Appreciate you guys all. MM says your video on Chapter 7 bankruptcy changed my entire view. I was completely against bankruptcy until I saw that video, and then everything clicked. Thank you. That was the purpose of that video. Chapter 7 can change your life. It can free you. People in debt think Chapter 7 is bad. It's not. It's good. It's very wonderful. You're welcome, Atticus. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for letting me know that you came from O'Shea's. Appreciate it. Queen of the South, thank you. Please forgive me. Atticus, till next show, subscribe, notification hit. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Again, the next live show for the members only group is 6 p.m. tomorrow, Monday. What's today? Sunday? Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Oh, you came from Ramil. Okay, I keep mixing up. Okay, appreciate it, man. Thank you for correcting me on that. When I said it, I was like, damn, I hope it wasn't Ramil, you know. But appreciate it, man. Thank you. You know what? Honestly, man, I'm a reach out to the Ramil. I want to go on the show again. Him and I vibe really good, man. I really like that dude. I really do. All right, appreciate it. All right, you guys, that's it. Amazing show. See you guys at 7 o'clock. Discord server. Let me put this up there one more time. Hyphy put that up there. It's in the details of how to join the Discord server. Is in the details of this video, but I'm gonna put that up there one more time. Hyphy put that there. Well, you guys have been. Whew. I think Nice is right. I'm gonna have to do slow mo if I'm going to catch this up. Whew. But to join the Discord server is in the detail of this video. So please don't hesitate to join. 7 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. It's way up there. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate all of you. When we get him signed up, I'll let you guys know. All right. Thank you, Atticus. I really enjoy the financial soundness of your advice. Thank you. It's all true. I'm into economics mostly. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.